Welcome to the Winds of Chaos, the Dungeons & Dragons campaign where you can influence the course of the game. You can harness the Winds of Chaos, this nefarious force of change sweeping across the lands of Gondara, by donating bits during the stream to help or hinder our heroes. For 300 bits, our heroes may find a useful, mundane, non-magical item. For 400 or 500 bits, you can buff the monsters that our heroes are facing with a minor or major mutation, respectively. Special thanks to our community's very own Bo the Distance for creating the random monster mutation table that we roll on for these redeems. For 600 bits, you can compel a player character's flaw. 700 bits grants inspiration to one player character. That's a reroll of a d20 during a clutch moment. And for 800 bits, you can make Flutter die roll on the Wild Magic Surge table, our community's favorite. Flutter's character, Kiona, is a wild magic sorcerer. That means that she doesn't have full control over her arcane powers, and every now and then, well, you'll just have to wait and see what happens. Finally, subscribers to the Dungeon Masters channel, that's twitch.tv/ghostpepper, can harness the Winds of Chaos to blow a custom NPC or magic item of appropriate level into the party's path. Please DM me on Discord for more info. Oh, one last thing. If you're a regular supporter of this campaign and redeeming or subscribing or things like that are things that you do fairly regularly, please consider subscribing to our monthly coffee plan. We use the proceeds from that to go directly towards funding improvements to the game, music, artwork, subscriptions to different services that make our game that much better. Any monthly supporters get a free Major Monster Mutation, Wild Magic Surge, custom NPC, or magic item once per month. We really appreciate all of our coffee subscribers, all of our bits redeemers, and every single one of you who watches the game. Please enjoy the show.
I would just then start making death saving throws for them. So like once, you know what I mean? Whereas usually for enemies, I don't tend to do death saving throws.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Oh, hello, Woof. Are we live? Oh shit, we're live. Oh god.
Oh, hello.
Hello, everybody.
Oh god, we're live. Oh no.
Okay. Well, that's
hello,
good.
friends. Hello, friends.
Hi, friends.
We're back.
I love it.
It's fine.
That was great.
Fine.
I love it.
We're good.
Oh boy, friends. So we
We're like
are. We are live, and we are all
We're here.
feeling various levels of beat up tonight. So it's a hard time. It's a hard time to be a Winds of Chaos player / DM right now, but we're here. I am super looking forward to this session. I have been looking forward to this session for a while, and I cannot wait to see. Oh my goodness!
Get got.
It's a
Can you
hip
hear us?
train. Hello.
Y'all, I might be shoving food in my mouth all night. I'm just saying. Look, I don't
I
have...
appreciate you.
We appreciate you. We love you, Woof. We love you, Woof.
Oh gosh, I was muted. Woof, I appreciate you. I think you're amazing.
Oh my god. We're here, you guys!
Right. Yeah, sorry. Hell yeah. So Woof.
Hell yeah.
Woof. My question
Pepper.
my question for Ghost was if this is a question for us players, right? If we want to non-lethally subdue these elves that we're trying to capture this little girl, the question for Ghost was, can we non-lethally use magic? Because usually it has to be like a weapon attack, like a physical attack of some kind.
Yeah.
Can I use careful spell in an attempt to non-lethally magic something?
Depends on what the spell is.
Okay.
If it's fireball or lightning bolt, no.
What about our dragon? Just non-lethally dragon.
Well, the dragon will deal physical attacks.
Yeah, which is perfect.
The dragon has physical attacks. So
let's be honest. I don't have a whole lot of physical, damaging spells that aren't fireball or lightning. All my other, I have a lot of utility spells and not as many damage spells, actually.
Yeah.
Interestingly.
Yeah.
So.
Wait, is that true?
Hello, Megan.
Oh my gosh.
That's true.
Well, I just totally screwed that up then. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Striker!
I've always assumed it was a weapon attack. But if we're going the rules as written, technically fireball and lightning bolt are not attacks. They are effects.
They're AoE.
Actually, yeah. Actually,
but
fireball is not an attack.
Use careful spell on fireball to make people save their deck saves.
Save their bacon. That's what I was thinking.
That's essentially.
We're all thinking about bacon.
It's a meat stick. It's a turkey stick.
If you had bacon right now, if you just pulled up bacon and took a chomp out of it.
Wouldn't that be amazing? I do. I could have. I maybe by magic done it.
Yeah. Ooh, boy. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome back to Cauliflumps and Woof and Flutterdye and all of you in chat. We're super happy to be back playing this wonderful game with all of you again. I am Ghost Pepper, your dungeon master, as always. And we're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. This is gonna be our last session before the holidays. I am gonna be out of country. Megan and I are going to Greece, and we're gonna check out all like the ancient Greek stuff.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's so cool.
So I'll be like exploring ruins instead of Thunder.
I'm like hella jealous. I'm not gonna lie. That's like the birthplace of modern theater. Like that is like the amphitheater. It would be. That's like one of the big destinations for me. So
yeah,
that's really cool.
Yep, we're going there. I'm pretty sure the amphitheater is on the list, but this is definitely a bucket list trip, you know. So we're really happy to be doing that. But it is going to mean that we're away.
Check for traps
for a couple of weeks. I will check for traps while I'm there, just to make sure.
Poking around these rooms, you know.
I'll brush up on my riddles in case I encounter a sphinx.
There you go.
Yep. I'll remember not to fly too close to the sun, and all that stuff. So why don't we get this show on the road? So we're gonna just distribute some thank yous to some people in the community. Before I do, we are gonna give our players the question of the day, and if you're in chat and you want to answer the question of the day for a D&D or TTRPG character who is near and dear to your heart, especially one who has guested in this campaign, we would love to hear from you. Your answer to the question of the day. Now, this one might require a little bit of explanation. Some people know what this is, some people might not. But the question is your character most swayed by ethos, pathos, or logos? Now, ethos refers to somebody's qualifications. So ethos, pathos, and logos are like three modes of persuasive speech. Ethos can be somebody's qualifications to speak on that topic. For example, it can be official qualifications, like you should listen to me about climate change because I'm a climate scientist, right? It can also be unofficial qualifications owing to a person's identity, such as you should listen to me when I talk to you about women's rights because I am a woman. That is an example. I'm not a woman. So it can be sort of official or unofficial qualifications. Pathos is having to do with emotion, so like emotional appeals, language that strikes a chord at your heart. And then logos stands for like logic, so that's like the rational argument. So is your character most swayed by ethos, pathos, and logos, which says a lot about a person, which one tends to sway them and which one tends not to. So while you're thinking about that question, which I think for a couple of our characters, I might have a pretty good idea, but there's also like one or two of you who I'm like, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure. So I'll be interested to see what sways your character. We'll get back to Efima's answer, and that one does not surprise me. And I'm pretty sure I know which one Darfin is as well. So while our players are thinking about that, our thank yous go out to our coffee subscribers for the month. Those are Bard Owl, Bruce Campbell Soup, and Snozberries. Thank you so much for subscribing and continuing to support this campaign financially. All the money from a coffee membership, which costs the same as a Twitch sub per month, goes towards improving the campaign, maintaining our World Anvil, maintaining our subscription to Roll20, getting some art commissions underway, things like that. So thank you all so much for supporting us. Remember that you get some redeems every month. With your coffee subscription, you can force Kiona to roll on the Wild Magic Surge table. You can cause a major mutation to happen to buff up a monster to make it harder to fight for our heroes. You can create a custom magic item to appear in the campaign, or a custom NPC to appear in the campaign, and that is every single month that you subscribe to our coffee plan. So thank you so much to all of you. Second thank you goes to Starborn Striker, who is in the chat right now, and Bo the Distance, who might come by later. They might be lurking in the chat right now, who knows. But they've been super busy, but they are our rules lawyers. So thank you so much to both of you for helping us keep on the straight and narrow when it comes to the complex web of rules that is Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. Much simpler than other versions of the game, but still a toughie to get your head around everything. Third thank you goes to Vinyl Stencil, who helps us organize all of the rewards and redeems and things like that, so that I can keep on running the game and we don't need to stop and ask questions. So thank you so much for organizing that. And lastly, thank you to all of you out there in chat. And thank you just for being you. We love you. We appreciate you. We really enjoy interacting with you and building stories together, building memories together each and every week. So, roleplay warm-up question of the day. Is your character most swayed by ethos, pathos, or logos? Ephema is a woman of emotion for sure. That's what, like, I don't see Ephema being swayed by somebody's qualifications to speak on a topic in particular, given that she feels free to speak on many topics that she does not have the qualifications for herself. And she, yeah, I agree with that. That does not surprise me. Darfin swayed by logic, but even more so if the logic is backed by qualifications. Yep. So I saw that in Darfin as well, as a little bit more logical. Let's get this one out of the way. Mazra. So, apparently we can't hear Wolf. Okay. I don't know if it's a mic issue. Your mic might be switched off on OBS or something.
On OBS.
What about this, chat? Hang on. Did you hear that?
Yeah, we can hear him.
Yeah, we can hear him. Yeah.
Repeat answer polls. Okay. I keep swapping
can
back
you hear Wolf
to
now,
the
Megan?
wrong...
Oh.
I think OBS keeps swapping to
No.
the wrong
Okay.
thing. Okay, anyway.
Gotcha.
I was
Gotcha.
saying that
Okay.
Mazra is a lot like Darfin, like shockingly to her dismay. But if Foodle or Kiona makes the argument using emotion, they could probably move her about an inch.
Gotcha. So the emotional appeal only works if it's the right people, and even then.
She has to care about the person, and that doesn't happen that often.
Right. Okay. So the Save the Children commercials does nothing for Mazra.
You know what though? It's not that she doesn't want to save the children, but she's like, I don't think this commercial is the way that I want to save the children. There's got to be a better way than trying to emotionally manipulate me.
Right. All right. So what about Foodle?
For Foodle, it's definitely pathos. And it's not that he doesn't value ethos or logos. It's just that I think, and this has actually happened in the campaign before. Like, I think Mazra has done this with Foodle to great effect. Like, someone that Foodle looks up to could make anything sound logical. You know what I mean? Or like someone with like an emotional argument that would seem logical to Foodle. Like, Foodle's not great with logic. You know, he's got a 10 intelligence. But like, you know, if someone could make a very emotional argument and be like, Foodle would be like, yeah, that makes sense. Let's do it. You know, like, that's a great plan, even if it was, and Maz was over like face bombing in the corner anyway. So yeah, totally pathos for Foodle. Yep.
All right. That one, that's one that I thought like, yeah, that's gonna be pretty pathosy. And then what about Kiona?
I think Kiona's probably pathos as well. I think that there is a good argument for ethos. For because she's gonna go to local, if like a smith or something, or she always goes to the stable to talk to the stable. That person, she always puts like trust in. But she jumps through portals and things because of emotions. She doesn't do any of that for any other reason.
Right. Nice. All right. Well, thank you for that. We have one more section, friends. We have one more segment before we move on, and that is Dear Ephema. We've got a Dear Ephema for this week.
Yay!
You ready for that? So if you want, so this is a segment of the show where we have everyone's favorite Woods Witch, played by Megan Starborn Striker in the chat, will read somebody's letter and give an answer to it. If you want to submit your letters to Ephema, you can go on the Pepper Patch Discord and type your letter out to Ephema, post your letter in the Dear Ephema section of the Discord. So without further ado, here is Dear Ephema, week 11. Now, sometimes these are super quiet, so Wolf, you might have to be ready to turn the bot way up.
Is it Kenku? Or is it you?
It's Kenku, yeah, it's Kenku. Yeah. All right. So let's give it a try.
Greetings, friends, and welcome to the Winds of Chaos latest segment, Dear Ephema, where I, your favorite local Woods Witch, reads everybody's letters and answers your questions. This week's letter comes from a gentleman I believe by the name of Ignacio, who says, Dear Ephema, that's me. How many times is too many times for your wife to attempt to murder you? Time might be of the essence? Oh my goodness, I certainly hope I'm answering this letter in time. I can really only think of one or maybe two instances where attempting to murder your significant other might be considered somewhat acceptable. I mean, accidental almost murdering could maybe be forgiven if it was definitely and provably an accident. And I think there are some cultures that still remain who, pit potential partners against some murderous circumstance. But really, generally, in most cases, the number of acceptable murder attempts is 0. If your wife is actively attempting to murder you, that's probably a bad sign. I would say that you should probably seek divorce or possibly protection. Definitely do not attempt to engage, possibly run. Marriage counseling is probably out the window at this point. But in conclusion, please take care of yourself and value yourself, and don't allow anyone to convince you that you're worth anything less than continuing to live. Don't feel guilty about moving on. It sounds like it could be time. That's all the time we have this week, but be sure to tune in next week for another letter, and head over to the Pepper Patch Discord to submit your questions to me, Ephema. Greetings, friend.
Oh
Jesus.
my god, that was
amazing.
That was probably my favorite one yet.
I love you so much.
That was so incredible. Who posted that question? I missed the
Ignacio, so that would be Senator.
Oh,
yeah, that would be Senator posted that one, I'm sure.
Ignacio, no.
No. I also feel the need to point out that we started off strong with the because it is a letter that time is of the essence, and we took last week off.
Right.
I'm sure he's fine.
So Ignacio, sorry this response reaches you a little bit late, but so a couple of us weren't feeling well, so hope you're still alive.
Yeah, it was a rough week last week, Joe.
So
I guess it was
hopefully
rough
Ignacio is still
too.
alive. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I really liked the part where where Efima very, very wholesomely said, "Don't let anyone ever convince you that your value is less than the right to continue to live," because it's true. No intimate partner is worth feeling like they should get to kill you.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah,
It's
run.
so funny. You know what? God, I'm such a nerd. You know what it reminded me of when she was saying that, though? That it was like one of the first episodes of Star Trek: The Next Generation. There was like a crystalline entity that was just like,
Yep.
like eating planets to live. Or
Yeah.
And the Starfleet was just like, kill it, just fucking destroy it, you know. And he was like, hold on, this thing's a living creature, like, you know.
Yeah.
It has a right to live in this universe the same way we all. Yeah, TNG.
Yeah.
Anyway. But anyway. And I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But yeah, so Megan, I couldn't agree more.
Woof.
Woof. Oh my god.
Woof, you live in the value bin of my heart.
Oh, I do. Glad to be there.
Ghost Pepper.
All right. Well, I don't know what to say after that. That dear Efima. That was good. That was good. I really like that. So, we are going to be starting here. Last time we left off, you can always check out a recap by typing the command WOC recap in chat. But the last time we left off, our heroes found themselves. Let's get some more appropriate music up. Here we go. This is nice. So our heroes are traveling on the way to the Luxari hegemony, the homeland of the elves, one of the superpowers of the continent of Gondara, where you hope to find some answers as to what's going on with the world, with the winds of chaos, with everything, and hopefully avert some sort of a disastrous war between the elves and the nearby human kingdom of Cormantia. Along the way, you've had many adventures and met many colorful people, but here you descended into a peaceful, idyllic-looking pastoral valley where you found a little isolated farming community populated by humans. And rather early on, you noticed that there were some things that were a little bit off about this community, calling itself Viach. You noticed that all of the people in the village, the men and the women alike, bore a strikingly similar facial feature, a very prominent square chin. I think Kiona even noticed that some of the animals
The horses
had the same feature. Yeah.
also.
Yeah.
The dogs.
You did the dogs as well. You began to notice that everybody in the village was either named John if they were if they presented as male, or Jane if they presented as female, with their surname being their occupation, essentially, or in some cases like some kind of like a primary action verb that they perform in said occupation, even to the point where like the children were all named Kid as their last name.
And they seem to share a brain.
There were elements of that as well, where you would tell somebody in the village something that they didn't know before.
About Foodle's imaginary dog Noodle.
And then somebody else elsewhere in the village had that information. There were also instances where you would clarify. So I think the ears of corn.
The ear of corn.
And Jane can what an ear of corn is, and Jane and you clarified that ears of corn are not ears. This is just simply what you call the ears of corn, and everybody in the tavern simultaneously kind of went like, oh.
Also,
the town. Yes, please.
They also
you go ahead, please. I want to hear it.
Certain red box in their basement.
Yes, they do. And there's magic coming all out of it. There's a big red. It's a lacquer knife. Hold on a minute. Red lacquer knife with ivory and gold inlaid on it, and it's got magic. It's like the only magic thing in like anywhere that Kiona can see. But we're afraid to touch it.
They also really like corn.
Yeah.
They're like Nikita Khrushchev levels of liking corn. And they thank you for getting that joke. And thank you, Colleen. And there was a catchphrase that they had that was something like I better get it right because I was talking to Flutter about this earlier, but it's like, did you know that corn can be made into almost anything? I think that's what it's supposed to be. What came out of my mouth a couple of times is that everything is made of corn, and and that created unintentionally a much more sort of sinister and foreboding vibe than I intended. So I kind of had to backtrack and be like, no. That's not what they said.
We legit rode into this town with this thought process of we need to trust more people, and then Ghost Pepper throws at us a farmer.
John Farmer.
He's just a farmer.
Clearly.
His name is John Farmer. He's just John Farmer.
And he
loves corn.
Yeah,
everything.
And he loves corn.
Who says that you can make anything into
out of
corn or whatever?
Everything
but that
will be made of corn one day.
But he didn't actually say that, right? Or did he? Did we ever
what he
figure
said,
that out? Was that like a DM mistake, or was that like a?
The idea there was I misstated it a couple of times, and there were a couple of times where I was like, no, like that sounds really creepy.
Man.
But what I meant was like, Collie, you've seen Food Inc., right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so there's the one segment where they talk about corn, and they talk about the very malleable chemical properties of corn, and how like corn is an ingredient in so many things. Like there's corn in our shampoo and our toothpaste and our batteries, and our like bottled water has corn in it, for goodness sake, right? So that's kind of the vibe I was going for, not the vibe of like I am going to turn you into corn, or I'm gonna make like copy like clones of Foodle out of processed corn, which was like how it came off.
Do we have cornmunculi as a thing?
Cornmunculus.
Have any of you guys seen Fantasy High? I think the very first episode is like a bunch of corn creatures.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Like sentient little corn cobs. Anyway.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. But yeah, and then as you two said, you went to the local temple. You followed Kiona's detect magic eyes down into the catacombs beneath the basement, beneath the temple, rather. Crawled into a space, a little crawl space where you found a decomposed corpse, like skeleton, sitting on a throne, holding a red lacquer box, and inside that red lacquer box was this red lacquer knife with an ivory bone handle and gold inlay. When you emerged from the temple, you heard a great commotion in the town, and you witnessed some elves, some of the Knights Radiant from the Luxari hegemony, Knights Radiant patrol, who you have had friendly encounters with in the past. Obviously, Darfin, there were the Knights Radiant who were in sort of the mystical woods around Mimstone, who had addressed you in a rather arrogant way, but ended up being allies of yours in the end. But you know that the Knights Radiant are out here. They're hunting down fake creatures and other anomalies and potential threats on their border. They snagged Jane Kidd and were carrying her off. And when the villagers attempted to stop them, a magic user among the ranks of the Knights Radiant patrol shot a fireball at them and sent a bunch of them flying. And that brings us pretty much straight away into combat. Now, before we go into combat, there's one thing I need to do first before I show you the map. And then the other thing is we have an initiative roll already set up here. Is that for this battle? Because I do recall recall that we ended with like roll initiative.
That's what we did.
I'm assuming that's for this. Yeah. Okay. So just bear with me for 1 second while I grab some
you guys.
character sheets.
Right into combat.
I think that's our best initiative ever as well. Holy.
That is a really good
Yeah.
set of initiative rolls.
I don't
That is a
think we've
really good
ever.
set of initiative
We
rolls.
have never rolled that well, and we never will again. That's a nat
And then
20 on
it's
initiative
this
for
one.
Foodle. That is the highest initiative.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That's nutty.
Whoops. Okay, I just need to do this.
Oh my god, it's leader.
Leader!
Later.
How's it
Second
going,
time I
pal?
got to see leader this week.
How's it going,
Peter
pal?
dropped into my stream the other
Peter.
night too. Welcome
Nice.
That's amazing.
back. Yeah.
Dude, this is my first stream in weeks.
Peter, I hope we get to see Goldrill sometime soon again.
Yes.
Yeah. I hope
I
so
feel like
too.
we're coming to places where that could happen.
Yes.
Maybe.
That's right.
Where's
feel
my
special.
treating Flutter good with 2 whole appearances in 1 week? Oh my goodness. Spoilt.
That's right. Totally spoiled.
Okay, this is. Aha! That's why. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna roll initiative for the other guys on here, and then we're gonna get some. Oops. Then we're gonna get some music going. We're gonna get to it. So.
Oh, our turn
Chat.
order
Let me
changed.
know when the time comes. If
No, it
the
didn't.
music's too loud.
That's fine. It's fine. Don't
Oh
worry.
well, I don't see us on it anymore.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
don't
don't?
see us on the initiative either.
Why not?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I have you.
Ghost, if you go back
Yeah.
to the other scene, I wonder if it's because our tokens were on there. If you delete our tokens on like the town
Oh, you know
map,
what?
maybe? I mean, I don't know.
I did not delete them. But I did just freshly place your tokens onto this.
Oh, that's
map
probably
today.
Peter, how
why.
are you?
Could be.
Peter.
I mean, alternatively,
Do you see
we know
do you
what we
see
all
yourselves
rolled.
now?
No.
no.
Okay. Well, yeah, you know what you rolled.
Just
What did I
mark
roll?
them.
You rolled a 24. If you
24.
scroll up a little bit, you can
I
actually
have it.
see it.
Yeah, I
Goodness.
have it. So,
That's true,
and
yeah.
I'll do my best.
19.
I'll do my best to remind you when your turn is about to come up. All right.
Can't we
Here
can't
comes
we
the
roll
music.
one and then just change it?
True. Yeah. can do that if you want.
Try Ghost. You could try right-clicking our tokens on this map and doing add turn and see if it does it automatically. I don't know.
Oh, I'll change it though.
It adds another turn.
That's okay. All right.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh. So the
Wolf, I'm
problem is
adding a
that you
turn for
have
you. Yeah, no, you just set your number, and I'll delete the old one.
Okie dokes.
Leader, thank you so much.
We love you too, Leader.
Yeah,
Leader.
like, seriously. Thank you so much for popping by and saying hi. It's always awesome seeing you, buddy.
Yeah, get some rest.
Yeah, get some good sleep.
Yeah, take care.
How's the music volume, chat? Is it okay?
All right, here we go. Okay, Foodle, you're up first.
I don't know if I can do the voice tonight, but Foodle's gonna say, wait, are we killing these people? Or should we just knock them out?
Just knock them out for now.
Okay. Ghost, did you decide?
Yeah.
So Megan and I looked it up. Apparently raw, it's melee attacks only. That
I mean,
can,
that
like,
makes sense to me.
Yeah.
That just makes sense to me.
Okay.
It's fine.
Yona can handle it.
I'll allow if you can. I'll allow like a Hollywood-esque non-lethal thing where if you reduce, and this is probably raw as well, where if you reduce somebody's HP like way down through lethal damage, and then the coup de grace is non-lethal, like you take them to 0 HP with a butt from the butt of Foodle's rifle, then I would rule that to be knocked out.
What if I did it?
Know what I mean?
What if I tried to butt with my butt?
Oh my god.
Changing that 24 initiative to a 4.
Goodness gracious.
Setting you to 1 turn every 2 rounds. All right. Yeah. So Foodle, you're up.
Okay, so melee attacks.
And that's how we'll do it.
Non-lethal. All right.
Melee attacks are non-lethal. Yeah.
Oh god, you guys, I got terrible news. Foodle doesn't have any good melee attacks. Okay, well, I'll do my best. And Foodle is freaking, I mean, he's gonna fire gimbal shot. Does this person, are they like in robes and stuff?
Yes. That is the wizard that casts the fireball. And by the way, the red square is area where crops are burning due to the fireball.
Right. Right. Okay. Well, Foodle is going to... Oh, God. Yeah, he's just going to fire a gimbal shot at the wizard.
Okay.
Should we bonus action? Yeah, you know what? We're going to bonus action.
Did the child disappear into the cornfield somewhere?
Yeah, so these guys who are in the cornfield, the actual corn stalks are in the tilled field areas.
Okay.
Anybody in there is counted as, let me see if I get this right, partially obscured, whichever one gives them like a +2 AC bonus. So
like
you can
these
see them in
brown-
there, like
these
they're
brown
rustling
areas?
around. Yeah, the brown areas of the tilled field are actually like full-on corn stalks, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so Foodle is concentrating on Hunter's Mark. He's cast it on this robed person who fireballed the innocents. Well, innocent as far as we know. And is going to fire a gimbal shot at them.
Okay.
We're going to use a precision shot to see if we can turn a probable miss into a hit.
Okay.
So 19 to hit.
19. So it would be a hit, but when the the crack of gimbal shot rings out. The bullet zips out into the cornfield, and then you hear a clang and a sizzle of magic, and you see sort of the with your incredible perception as a like hunter with ridiculously high perception rolls. You see sort of the path that the bullet takes through like the disturbance of the wind rustling up the corn leaves, and you see that it like hit something and then deflected and continued on through the field.
Oh god, sounds like a shield. Okay, we're gonna try it again.
$23. Let me make sure I get this right. Yeah, a 23 is gonna hit. The bullet blasts through the magical shield that this wizard is protecting themselves with.
Nice. Okay.
For 26 damage.
And are they concentrating on anything? Probably not.
Nope. It would
Okay.
only be shield.
Okay.
But I don't think.
All right. So that's 2 attacks. Oh god, we don't want to find out what this thing does. Foodle is going to action surge and fire again. At the wizard.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna hit. What is that? 2031? Jesus.
That's pretty good. And Foodle's gonna fire one more time. Oh.
A 20 is not gonna hit.
All right. Well, maybe I can use a superiority die to try to turn that miss into a hit. So we'll do precision shot. Oh, that should.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
All right. And with the final shot. Oh no, I can't. So never mind.
That was 4. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's Foodle's bonus action. Is Foodle gonna move at all? Ugh. No, he 5, 10, 15. And that's his turn.
All right. Mazra.
Okay. So she'll I think maybe she sees the tippy top of this person's head bobbing in the corn.
Yeah, you see them like moving around, disrupting the corn as they go. You kind of catch glimpses of them. It's just they get the partially obscured buff. By the way, anybody in there gets it. You would get it too if you were in there.
Yeah.
Unless you're in melee range with them, just because it's like it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Exactly where they are.
Yeah. So she just kind of gives a little hop over the wall and does the Naruto run through the corn to get to this guy here. And we'll try attacking him with the look. Try attacking him with their dagger.
All right, let's see it.
Look, I'm in fine form tonight. It's fine. Where's my character sheet? Oh, decent.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay. And then she will second attack as her. She gets second attack. Oh,
Jesus.
nice.
No.
I'll sneak attack on that one then.
Yeah, baby.
Get out of here.
Oh yeah.
Fiona will hoop when
is-
she hears that knife going.
Look, she's trying to non-lethal him. She's not trying to murder him.
I believe
and
you
then that's
sneak it.
14. And then because it's crunchy crits, it's 4 times 6.
Oh, jeez.
So 24 damage more.
Oh my
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, this guy is looking extremely hurt.
Wants to knock him out.
Oh,
Okay, and then she's gonna bonus action.
Extremely hurt. Oh, okay.
Well, no, because she gets attack and she gets...
No. You used... Did you Misty Step or did you just run in?
I just ran.
You just ran. Oh yeah, you Naruto ran. Okay.
Sorry.
I'll never be able to...
What are these rolls tonight?
Image out of my head.
Wow, okay. I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah, don't complain.
I'll roll a 2 at some point.
He's done. He's done.
No, I didn't want to kill him. I just want to knock him out.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
She just
So
clangs him
you like
with her dagger.
switch the knife around in your hand and like bang with the pommel, and the elf just goes like and just falls over.
Okay. And as a free action, she'll just like not try to hide, but she'll just kind of.
What is it? What?
Like
what?
Trying to use the corn as cover. Okay?
I wasn't looking at your camera when you said that. So I was here like recording stuff as a dungeon master. I just hear she won't hide. She'll just go
Sorry.
All right. Okay, I think
That's
I know what
turn.
you mean. She's like ducking down a little bit, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
she can't hide
okay.
She used all her actions, so.
Oh no.
That's me.
As an aside, do you guys remember when that Facebook group of 1 million people was like, we're all gonna storm Area 51 because they can't stop all of us?
Oh, yeah.
And then the guy who created the group was interviewed by the news to tell people like it's just a joke, don't do it. But he came out on that news interview wearing a Naruto headband. So they said, we're gonna Naruto run at Area 51. So there exists a training presentation by the U.S. Army, or what's there? U.S. Air Force is Area 51, of like a PowerPoint demonstrating the Naruto run, and the presenter is like doing it. Is they were training? They're like training for the contingency that would actually happen. So they're like, this is what it's gonna look like if they rush us.
Oh my god.
Because they would all stand there being like, what the fuck are these guys even doing? They would just be staring in disbelief if they hadn't prepped them for that ahead of time.
Oh boy, ridiculous.
This world.
So there's like some like grizzled, gray-haired senior staff officers who are like, they have no idea what that even means. What does it mean that people are gonna, what in our nation, people gonna Naruto run at us?
Yeah.
Is that some kind of Japanimation?
All right, Kiona, you're up.
Okay, so Kiona will be, as they get into this position, whipping out her lasso, and it will be spinning by her side, and she's gonna look around and see, kind of got an idea. Cornfields are not unfamiliar to her, so seeing things moving about in them should be a fairly easy thing. She sees that there are 2 people over here in this here direction that are probably close enough together that she can toss a hypnotic pattern out there, and maybe if she's lucky,
Sure.
she will catch them by
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So if you could put a little concentration tag on your character, so I remember that she's concentrating. And then they need to make what kind of save?
That is a wisdom. Yes.
Is it? Okay.
Wisdom save.
All right. Saves. Wisdom.
There it is.
What? This guy double crit. Like I have
Seriously?
advantage turned on automatically, and yeah, double crit. This one. Is that Rune Wolf following?
Thank you.
Hello,
You're
Rune
my
Wolf.
140th. Thank you for helping me my goal.
Is that your goal? Hey,
Yes. I do it in increments
congratulations.
of 10. Thank you.
Okay. This one rolled a 19, which I think saves. Is that right?
Fuck yeah. God damn. I
Yeah.
gotta roll a dice.
That was literally an 18 plus 1.
Oh my god. She
that is
almost surged just now. She rolled a 7. The possibility's at a 6, you guys.
okay.
So
All
that
right.
It's gonna happen.
will
sooner
now
or
be a
later.
7, but okay. Well then, in that case, when she sees that it doesn't work, she's going to actually she is gonna run at him. She's gonna 5. She's gonna hop the defense 10. Is that a penalty to hop this stone wall thing?
I'm gonna call it an acrobatics roll. And
Alright.
if you roll high enough, then it's not a penalty. If you don't roll
What
high
the
enough, then it counts as rough. All right.
Are you
So
kidding me
yeah,
right
any fence squares for you count as rough terrain.
Oh,
As you try to do like the frick, what is that movie where it's like a spoof of a cop movie where you try to like slide across the hood,
The
but
hood
person
slide?
just falls over.
The hood slide,
yeah,
yeah.
but the person just falls over.
Do you want
But
me
you
to
just kind of roll over it instead.
I don't remember if that was Hot Fuzz or that
I mean,
Jackie
every
Chan.
action movie ever.
Yeah.
You guys.
Yeah,
I
it might
haven't
be
seen
it might be
Hot
Hot
Fuzz,
Fuzz. Might be Hot Fuzz. Megan hasn't seen it either.
Anyway,
and
so
I keep
it's
on
gonna
saying
be, that's
Fantastic
15
one.
then. 20. She's gonna roll across the freaking wall, grab herself and keep going. 25, 30. Oh god, it's too short, isn't it? Oh no, hold on, I have the wrong tool. Her lasso, ooh, is 20 feet. I guess she already cast the spell, so she can't take another action. She can't take another action.
No.
She's gonna be right there.
That's
okay,
right.
that's what she's doing right there. She's spinning her lasso. She's looking at this guy like she's hungry for some rodeoing.
all right. Da. God, I love this song. I wish it was I wish the track was like a little bit longer.
Flutter, you and I need to get back
It's
into
a little
playing
bit
that again.
repetitive, but
No, I know. We have so many things now, Woof.
this one is gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, and take a shot at Kiona with a longbow attack. Polly, we can't play that game. You know that we can't. You know that we can't. You know. So that is a 20 to hit.
Fiona will shield, and it won't hit.
The archer will Archer's Eye.
Oh, and then she will wild magic surge.
Oh shit! You're kidding.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
So that is a hit. So 9 piercing damage.
Okay, and then she will wild magic surge.
I need you to roll something with a 0 on it.
That would make this 56.
Why is she wild magic surging? What's happening?
Because she shielded. It's a leveled spell, and I rolled on this spell.
I didn't realize that's what you did.
Can I change the color scheme? Let's see.
You can change the color scheme. I don't know what happened to it.
Oh, there we go.
Where is my?
There you go, chat.
There it is.
Wow.
Right, y'all.
Why is it like that on your screen?
What do you mean? Oh, I don't know.
That's the night shift thing, isn't it? Can't you change it to daytime?
Yeah, but that's not
Mine looks
like.
entirely different. Yeah, that's not what mine looks like.
Maybe
at
Wolf
all.
didn't get the update.
Maybe. I've had problems. I need to swap out from using Chrome because
Right.
That is so
Okay.
strange.
All right.
It's legible on the other way. It's legible this way, at least.
Yeah.
It looks a bit gross, but it's legible.
Fiona rolled a 61.
Okay.
For the next minute, you must shout when you speak.
Oh my god. Perfect.
All right, Flutter. I want that to be out of character as well. Yeah. I want everything you say needs to be a shout.
To be extra loud.
Yeah. This archer makes another attack. She's got multi-attack. Another attack on Kiona. Rolls a 16. And then she's gonna try that that again. So 16 plus 8 is 20 something. So that's 10 piercing damage, Kiona. This
All right, I
This
did the
one-
math wrong the first time, but it's 48 now.
this one is going to rush onto. Oh yeah. Before this one's turn ends, it goes 1-2 back into the corn. This guard, it had 2 more movement. This guard is going to. Does it get multi-attack? Does the guard get multi-attack? Yes, it does. This one is going to make 2 melee attacks on Kiona. One is a 20, one is a 14. You're already shielding.
I've got a shield
Does that-
up, so neither of those hit.
Well, what does the shield bring your AC up to? Because
20.
your character has 15. Yeah, so a 20 will hit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep. It works just like a difficulty class. You got a meter beat. So that one will hit for 13 damage in total. 6 piercing, 7 poison.
Kiona will scream.
Bellow. All right, this one 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. If he's gonna make it over to Foodle, he's gotta succeed an acrobatics check as well.
Is he in heavy armor? Because that might make it harder.
No, he is not.
Shit.
It looks from the token, but they're in leather armor. According to my sheet, still fails. So not quite able to make it to Foodle. And because it failed that roll, it's not going to get its multi-attack. Normally he can make 2 longbow attacks. He's going to make 1 on Foodle. So that's a 14 to hit.
It hits the fence.
Nice.
I don't know.
Okay. But I mean, 20. This guy's going to make attempt to vault over and succeed. 20, 25, 30. And is going to make 2 longbow attacks on Foodle. One is a 14 and one is a 10. Those do not hit. Now, let's see what our wizard has in her repertoire. I could do this, can't I? If I do this, look at that. Okay.
You still hit that one guy.
Do I hit that one guy? The one that's that guy. Okay, I'm gonna do it anyway. You're right. It is gonna hit this guy. There's the wizard weaves her.
Oh wait, I already used my reaction. Son of a bitch!
Yeah. Weaves a spell through the ether and fires a sculpted charge at that location, hitting Foodle, Kiona, Mazra, and this guy. Each creature in that area must make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw. It is going to be a fire type. So, Kiona, you succeeded.
Dex save, you said?
Dex save, yep.
Foodle got an 8 plus 11 for 19.
Okay. 15, that's all you need. That's all you need. Is their friend going to be the one to take full damage? Oh, phew. So everybody takes half damage. Everybody takes half damage.
0 damage, because I have evasion.
Ghost.
Yeah, but you've been sassing me, so suddenly your evasion doesn't work.
No, it's a class ability.
Okay, but Ghost, maybe this will make it better.
Yep.
This guy doesn't need to take anything, if I'm reading this right. The Evoker can select up to 3 creatures it can see to ignore the spell.
Oh,
so they could actually not hurt this person.
Yeah. Okay. So that is 41 damage. Everybody has it. So that is 20 damage instead. And we're going to light a small area on
Kiona
fire.
bellows again.
Foodle takes half damage, but he loses concentration on Hunter's Mark.
Oof. The girl is coming with us. You hear the wizard shout at you.
Ghost.
And then this archer,
Kiona will shout back.
obnoxiously loud. No. No. This archer is gonna make 2 attacks on Foodle. Oh shoot.
Foodle hides behind the fence.
Yeah. This first attack is going to they're gonna try to use our archer's eye. So that's a 20 now.
It does hit, yeah.
Okay, so 11 damage, please. And then it is Foodle's turn.
Okay, Foodle is going to... He's gonna find that mage.
Oh, sorry. Before you go, sorry,
okay.
I need to do. I need some dice, and they need to be private dice.
Ghost Pepper's using private dice, you guys. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be still.
Shout it.
Yeah, that's right. Shout it. Let's hear it.
Ghost Pepper's using private dice, you guys. That means we're all in trouble.
Okay. And then okay. The fire, I think I missed. All right, I missed my mark on this square here. There we go. It goes like that. Okay. So the fire spreads 1 square to the north. So Kiona, that's like right up on you now. Sorry, Foodle. It is now your turn.
All right, Foodle's gonna try to. Oh God, we're gonna try to finish off the mage. Yeah, because nobody's in melee range with him. So, oh God, he's gonna bonus action use another spell slot to cast Hunter's Mark on the mage. I say that. Yeah, no, that's what he's gonna do. Okay, so Hunter's Mark on the mage. And then let's see. I assume that hits.
Okay. Sorry. I was not looking at the chat. That does hit. For that.
And you know what, Ghost? Let's just slap on Colossus Slayer as well. I don't know. We'll see if this finishes them off. I don't know.
No.
Okay.
It does not finish them off.
Poodle's gonna fire again.
Okay.
Good God.
32 to hit.
Okay, and if they're still not dead, Poodle's gonna use a superiority die.
Oh, they're dead. They're dead.
Oh, thank God.
Actually, no.
No?
No.
Oh. What? What do you mean?
I did math wrong.
Oh shit! All right, well we'll use
Yeah.
the move. Let's see if that'll finish them off. We'll try a trip attack.
Yeah.
They got to make a strength saving
Yeah.
throw.
Okay.
Oh, and it's a 2. Wait. Oh wait. Actually, hold on, Ghost. I can re-roll one of these damage dice.
Are you kidding me?
Roll that one. Well, yeah, with the piercer feat.
No. I was saying that to my roll.
Okay. So we'll roll that 2.
Okay.
Oh, that's better.
Okay. That'll do it.
Yes. Oh, thank God.
Gimbal shot rings out, cracking into the wizard's leg. You hear her scream and go down, and you see a rush of flames sort of burst into the air, and a puff of dark, sooty smoke. And the mage disappears.
All right. Ghost, looking at this.
Kiona will. She hates it when people.
Good job,
disappear.
Ghost, when Foodle looks at this fence, does he think he can use acrobatics to like leap over it, sort of a thing?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So let's roll it. Okay.
For you, because you are a small creature, you need to succeed at your acrobatics roll to even get over it.
Right.
The other
True.
two can treat it as rough terrain.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so Foodle rolled a 14 plus 11 acrobatics for a 25.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So he'll use gimbal shot to like vault over this thing. 5, 10, 15.
Oh, like the butt of gimbal shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was thinking like
firing it.
you jumped up and fired it at the ground and launched yourself over or something.
I mean, that's a cooler idea, but it's not what I was thinking. I think he's
no.
And Foodle's gonna shout, "Mazra, we got this guy surrounded. Let's save Kiona," and that's his turn.
Okay, Mazra, you're up.
Okay. I think Mazra knows Foodle well enough. When he shouts that, does he mean come over here, or does he mean we got this? Don't come over here.
He said let's save Kiona.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was part of that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Look. I need. Okay. Anyway. All right.
Yep.
All right. I shouldn't really have to move there, but whatever. She's there now. What?
You've got like 2 different ways to get advantage.
Okay,
What are
then.
you doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look. I never said I was smart.
There is a big fire right here, though.
I know. But your character is, so Mazra would know.
Okay. Where's my sheet?
All right.
Good for that advantage.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Okay. I'll just. Not great, but that's okay.
Take that. All right.
There you go. Okay.
Those damage rolls are rough. Okay.
I mean, I'll take it.
Is that your offhand?
Yes.
Yeah. That's not a bad offhand roll. That one right there.
No, just that sneak attack. Like, oh my, those are
The sneak attack. Yeah.
D6.
Yeah.
And we got
Yeah, 4d6,
Three
and
ones
3 of
on
them
that,
are
and a two- three
ones and one's a 2.
Yeah.
That's it almost couldn't
minimum.
be worse.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Is
that's
that
me.
you, Mazra? I think so. All right, Kiona. So 3 quick slashes. Not quite able to find a gap in the elven fighter's armor.
As Foodle and Mazra run toward Kiona, and this guy, she dancing around like an idiot, saying, "Watch that fire!" and other like things. She's gonna try to use that advantage of this guy being next to her, being like, "What the hell is going on?" to get her lasso around him. Can she use a performance roll?
Yeah.
Fucking yes!
Go for it. Yeah, that'll do it.
Hell yeah.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
So she's dancing around like, "Look at this fire over here!" And she's like swinging her lasso, and she just puts it right down over him, cinches it up. "You ain't going nowhere now!"
I love that she's still shouting like oh my god. So
It's a
good.
full minute, you guys!
Yeah. It's not looking like this combat's gonna last a minute. I can't wait till we're talking to the townsfolk and Kiona's just screaming at them, "I'm glad your daughter's alive!"
This is amazing. All right. All right. Yeah, he is grappled. He is grappled, but not yet restrained.
I'll do whatever I can to keep him.
All right.
Man, we've missed a
This
good
is
wild magic
amazing.
surge.
Meanwhile,
Oh my god.
meanwhile, I'm bleeding out. And I'm poisoned. Shouldn't I be taking damage for that too? I don't know.
No. It's just a damage type. Yeah, it's just a damage type. All right.
I believe it's my turn.
All right. This archer is going to take 2 longbow attacks at Mazra. A 22 and a 25.
Those will hit.
And she's going to use her last roll of Archer's Eye to add 1d10 to the damage. And it is going to be added to the 11 piercing damage. Actually, no. It's going to be added to the 8, not the 11. So that is 11 piercing damage, and then that is 17.
Okay, so I think she can half the 17.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking about that. I was going to stack it all on one, and I was like, nah, I'm going to spread it out.
Okay.
Give Wolf a difficult choice. Yeah. So 17 halved, and remember that we round in favor of the heroes when it comes to that.
Okay. Oh, question.
So I think 17 halved would be 8.
Did you want me to take that fireball damage or not? From earlier.
Well, yeah, you have evasion, so you can completely negate it.
I know. I was just asking because you were saying just take it anyway, but I was.
No.
Okay.
No. Because you're sassing me. I'm not gonna actually take away your class ability.
I just want to be fair. That's all. I'm just checking.
But that would be that.
I know.
You want to be fair. It would be me being unfair. All right. And then she is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This guard, oof, that is a tricky situation to be in. He's going to make 2 attacks on Foodle.
Foodle parries them with gimbal shot.
I don't think if he attacked anybody, it would have done anything. I don't think those rolls would have hit anybody.
Kiona's getting flustered.
This one is gonna. Okay, this one he needs to make. He needs to make some acrobatics. Okay. 5, 10, 15. Another acrobatics check. 20, 25, 30. Right behind Foodle appears the other guard. 2 short sword attacks at advantage.
But the other guy's
22
grappled.
to 24.
They're both gonna hit.
Does it matter?
These guys have pack tactics.
Oh shit, it's that training they've got. And it doesn't matter anyway, because even if they didn't have advantage, the first 2 ones hit Foodle, so
That's true. The advantage didn't help at all. Bunny!
Bunny.
So that's 9 plus 7.
okay.
And 8 plus 13.
Okay, for the first one, Foodle maintains concentration. 8 plus 13, Jesus. 21.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a lot of damage.
Oh no! Kiona will shout.
Foodle somehow maintains concentration. Oh my god.
This is just the best.
She's got like her knee in the back of this guy.
For those just tuning in, there was a bit of a wild magic surge where Kiona has to shout for the next minute. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This one's going to bonus action dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Lock monster in here. And then the last archer is going to make 2 longbow attacks, both at Mazra. 15 and a 23.
23 will, 15 will not.
Okay. She's going to use 1 archer's eye. She's already used 1. She's going to add a d10 to that 15 roll, so that's now a 20.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay. So that is 5 piercing and 8 piercing
Okay.
for a total of 13.
Okay.
All right. At the top of the round, we have another roll for the fire spreading. It is going to spread east. Mazza, you're in trouble. Oh my god. The fires are going to spread east by 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 4. Mazra and the guard are now inside the fire as the winds stoke the flames and the tinder dry corn stalks just ignite. That piqued your mic.
So how does I have?
You got it. You you did it. Foodle, you're gonna take damage at the top of your turn. Is what's gonna happen, Monster. Foodle, you're up.
Kiona, I need to get out of here. Do you want to come too? Foodle starts tugging on his cloak, his cape of the mountebank that you've seen before.
I got a plan. I gotta get Mauser out.
Okay. Foodle is going to use his action. I believe it's an action.
Yeah.
I assume it is. Yeah. He is a doorway, sort of gilded in like these beautiful leaves, erupts from the ground in the corn next to him, and I guess there's some corn in that cool doorway. And Foodle steps through it.
All right.
Ghost, looking at this thing, would something like this, if Foodle was over here, would that give him full cover? At least at this angle.
Like on the other side of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be full cover.
Okay. Okay. That is where Foodle's going. And he does not take anybody with him. He goes, what if his friends need to arrive there too? Foodle is gonna go. And he can go 500 feet. Ghost, is this a cliff?
Yeah, I'm gonna say this is an embankment. This is high ground up here.
Would Foodle, if he appeared back here and like went prone, would enemies still have line of sight on him? Like if he just laid down?
Oh, not easily, because there's also this tree right here. And it's fairly reasonable to think.
Would enemies have line of sight? I don't care if he's got line of sight. I care if enemies have line of sight. I don't.
No, that is how I interpreted it. Yeah.
Okay. So enemies wouldn't have. Okay. All right, that's good.
Yeah.
That is very good. All right, Foodle's gonna appear like over here and like lay down, and as he's down there, he's like panting like and he's gonna use second wind to get some health back. That is his turn.
Okay. Mazra,
Get out!
Mazra, you're going to take 5 fire damage.
I have fire
at the top of your
resistance.
turn.
Does that help?
That if you have fire resistance, that halves that damage. So you take 2 fire damage.
I take 2.
All right, and it is your turn.
What did
Kiona,
Kiona
you're up
shout?
next.
You broke the mic again.
Mauser, get out!
I love that Kiona is shouting everything.
Oh my gosh. She'll go.
Cauliflops, no.
Actually, does this provoke an attack?
No, because you never exited the threat range
Okay.
of either of those.
Okay. She's gonna try and get this guy again.
The same one as before?
Yeah, the one between them, this guy.
Okay, well that's gonna hit.
Okay. Please be better this time. Much better.
Oh, that's better.
Much
better.
Okay.
This guy's looking very hurt.
Okay.
All right. Now, is that lethal or non-lethal?
It's non-lethal. She's not trying to kill any of these people.
Okay. Yeah. Once again, Kiona, you just see Mazur like slide out of the fire and sort of rise up behind this guy and kind of do the nothing personnel kid and just bonk him with her knife, and he crumples down into the dirt in front of you.
So here's my question.
I think you have a bonus action as well.
So
yeah.
my question is, so I used my attacks to attack that guy. Can I use a bonus action to attack someone else, or is that not? I don't know what the rule is on that.
For the offhand attack,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
You're in range of that guy.
Okay.
Yeah, you're in melee
so
range of that one.
Try and
Yeah.
offhand this guy.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that the best use of that, actually? You know what? She's not going to offhand. No, yes, she is to offhand. Never mind. 'Cause that is not melee damage. Never mind.
It's gonna hit.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't turn off the advantage, but yeah,
That's okay.
cool.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes, that is me. She will remain. 'Cause she's in the corn here, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kiona, you are up.
Well, alrighty then. Kiona will untangle her lasso from the guy that Mazur just took down. Definitely. Like she's letting a calf away. And then she will turn and look at the guy over there and say, "Firebolt!" And just launch it at his face.
Sorry, which one? Okay. This one here. All right. Yeah, that hits. And he's like, "Oh, why are you shouting?" These humans are so loud. These humans are so loud. Why are you so loud?
Fling!
Oh yeah. These foreigners.
Very dwarfish elf there for a second.
These non-elves are so loud. You come into our country and you're just loud. Oh my goodness, you're such bad tourists.
We're gonna
All right, is that your turn?
Your mic keeps peaking real bad. Catching like every third word.
I love it. It's perfect. Oh my god. Is that your turn?
still gonna run. She's gonna get away.
Oh my god, I'm dying, please.
Sorry, Kelly.
She's gonna try to acrobatics over this wall again.
Sure.
This is horrible, but I kind of want you to fail this roll. I'm sorry.
Well, she can do another one, so.
All right, here we go. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Oh my god. Please.
That's gonna be her turn.
All right. This one is going to make 2 longbow attacks against Mazra. No more Archer's Eye, so that's a 12 and a 15.
Nope.
All right. She's going to remain put. That guy is dead. Well, he's not dead. He's incapacitated. This one... this one is gonna leave Kiona be and attack Mazra. These are at advantage.
Are they though? Because she's in the.
So that's a 25 and.
But does it cancel out? 'cause
Yeah,
she's in the
pack
corn?
tactics.
Okay, pack tactics. Okay.
Pack tactics. The corn gives her +2 AC.
Okay.
And it does not apply when you're in melee, as well.
Got it. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. So does the I forget the rule. Is it that if they meet it, they succeed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Actually, have I used my reaction this turn?
well, wait for me to roll damage.
Correct.
If you're gonna have damage, because one of them is a crit.
Yes.
So why don't we get the math started on that one first? So that is 5 plus 6 piercing. That 6 is maximum anyway. And then 7, we'll keep the 7 as the roll. And then the 9 is a 18.
Okay.
So that is 18 plus 7 is 25 poison damage plus 11 piercing damage for a total of 36.
Okay.
Okay, for that attack.
Okay.
For the other one, it is 9 plus 13 for a total of 22.
Okay. So I'll half the 36.
Okay, so you'll take 22
So okay.
plus 18.
Okay. Got it.
Whoa.
What?
Okay.
What?
I just saw what happened to your HP there.
Hey, it's fine. This is, you know what? It's Mazra
fine.
is built for this. This is what she's built for.
The only hit point you need is your last one. Okay. This one takes 6 fire damage off the top of the round.
That's what I keep telling myself.
Yeah. So that is there. And he is going to attack Mazra. 2 sword attacks. This is at advantage. The first one is a fail. Second one's another crit. Oh my god, Mazra. Okay. We said maximum for the poison is 18 and maximum for the piercing is 6. So the 6 plus 6 for 12. And then 14 plus 18 for 20.
32.
32. Thank you. So 12 plus 32 for 44. That is actually probably a good thing to happen to Mazra, because Mazra is actually at 2 HP. And so essentially with that relentless endurance that keeps her up at 1 HP, that 44 damage for all intents and purposes has become 1 damage. All right. So what are you're at 1 hit point then, Mazra. Okay. And then it is this archer's turn, and this archer is going to fire a couple shots from her longbow after Kiona as she runs away. No more archer's eye. That is a miss and a crit fail. 3 nat 1s out of the 4 rolls that just happened there. That's amazing.
If it was going to be anyone, I'm glad it was on Kiona.
Yeah. So there are a couple like two really quick shots with the longbow. One of them sails straight past Kiona's head. The other one clatters against this stone fence as she leaps over it. Foodle, you are up.
Of the 2 of them, Ghost, these 2 here, they're the only 2 in range and line of sight of Foodle once he stands up. Does one of them look more hurt or injured than the other?
They look about even.
Okay. All right, Foodle's gonna stand up. And he's gonna shoot this one in the fire.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Oh, the bonus action.
That's a hit.
Sorry, he's
That's a
gonna
hit.
transfer Hunter's Mark onto this one as well. Sorry, I should.
Okay,
have
that's
said
fine.
that before.
That's fine.
So let's do Hunter's Mark and Colossus Slayer. And then
That's some good damage.
he's gonna fire again.
Boodle, how do you want to do this?
Foodle stands up and sees that Mazra's in trouble. And is like, Mazra, get out of there! And fires twice. Does not give a shit. This is not non-lethal damage,
Okay.
to be clear. Not that he could do non-lethal damage, but yeah. He just fires twice. And that is his whole turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mazra, you are up. Actually, I forgot to spread the fire.
Ah!
That's good for you, Mazra. Because it spreads in the southward direction by... Oh, what the heck? I grabbed that token too. I just want the box. Roll 20 has been a little bit of a pain lately. 1, 2. Selection of shapes has suddenly become much more difficult in roll 20. No, I just want to stretch. I want to stretch it. Okay. Right, and the fire blows southward by 2 spaces. Mazra, it is you up now.
Okay. I'm trying to action economy myself. Okay. So she's got 1 HP. So what she's gonna do for her? What?
I've got the perfect die to
Oh.
roll death saves for that guy who's in the fire.
Oh no.
Oh,
She was
no.
really gonna try to save these dudes, but no. Just whatever.
Where is it? Is it 4? No. Is it 5? Yes. I have in my 2023 31-day Adventure Dice Advent Calendar made by Adventure Dice, a independent small business in Abbotsford, British Columbia. I have a flame-colored D20.
Nice.
Like a flame-themed D20. All right. Anyway, go ahead, Mazra.
So she is going to bonus action. Blah blah. Put it in the chat. Doo-doo.
Why are you ahead of your flumps?
Bonus action. So she'll go. I have measured this over here. Doo-doo. And then as her action, she is going to... So she had 1 HP. And now she has 30 HP.
Okay.
31, because she had 1. Okay.
Right. So Mazra just does a real quick touch up of herself. She just touches herself nice and quick. And she's back.
Yeah. Okay. And then so that was bonus action, and then she's gonna move.
Yeah.
15.
Atta girl!
Okay.
Uh-oh. All right.
So that's her turn.
That's your turn. Yeah. Kiona, you're up.
Ape Strain coming!
All right. How big is Apesra again? What size category?
Laura, isn't she huge or something like that? Isn't it?
I don't know. You need to know.
Hold on. Let me pull the freaking...
Wolf, you should probably have the giant ape stat block up as well,
Oh, yes,
since
I
you're now a
have.
giant ape.
I'm almost there.
Collie's saying 3x3. Collie's saying huge.
I thought it was huge.
We need to have like a secret signal
Dude.
for like.
You guys
Just
had
shout
a
bananas.
huge head start, and I
Huge.
found it already.
Huge is right.
Literally, I just searched 5e giant ape on Google.
I got it.
Okay. All right. Nice. All right. You are now huge.
Jesus Christ.
You are now
You
huge.
just the corn explodes and she's just like, "Rawr."
It's like little corn cobs flying out.
No, no, run this way. Damn. 20, 25.
You gotta shout it. You gotta shout it as you're counting.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I gotta roll on my... I just got a surge again!
Wait, does it reset or does it just
I
keep going and
just
going?
rolled a nat 1 on my die!
No, you're kidding. Oh my god. What the fuck is this combat?
All right, let's see it. Let's see it.
You guys!
Got a what?
A 91. If I die within the next
All right.
minute, I immediately come back to life as if reincarnated.
All right.
Feels
Oh.
an unnatural urge to dive right into the fire, but she won't.
This is amazing. This is amazing. Yeah, Megan. Sawana's super loud sheep. Can you imagine if she polymorphed into a sheep?
I believe that's her turn.
All right, that's her turn. Okay. The archer just sees this giant ape erupt out of the corn, and she's just like, "Oh damn!" And she is gonna fire 2 longbow shots at the giant ape. 21 and a 10. You're using giant ape AC.
I just closed it. Armor class 12.
All right. 9 piercing damage.
9. Okay.
Remember to record using the giant ape hit points, not your own.
Okay, let me make a note.
Okay. And she's just like, screw this, and starts running away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Moving on. The guard right here pulls out his bow and just starts flinging arrows at Abzra as well. For a 12 and a 20, you said AC is 12, so both attacks will hit. That is 7 plus 12 damage for 19. 19 damage and 15 damage. And you do not get to have, because you are no longer a rogue, you are a giant ape. Okay, and then this one also starts hoofing it. The last very unlucky archer. She's just like, oh shit.
Mid.
Mailed. Fires 2 longbow shots, because what else is she gonna do? That's gonna be 2 hits for.
Is that at disadvantage?
They are.
It is.
They are at disadvantage, but they both hit.
Okay.
So that is 20 damage.
Okay. She's just like, rah!
What do you guys know?
They're booking it. Okay, Z-Kid, let's get the hell out of here. It is time for the fire to spread. That is northward by 2. Kiona.
Oh shit!
It's the fire.
It's fire resistance because she's tiefling right now.
Oh my god. This is actually insane. Oh, come on, you stupid program. You stupid. Okay, ignore. It's not actually. Whatever. Roll 20. Whatever. If you're gonna be the frick me. Okay, there we go. That's good enough. That's good enough. Kali, it's your turn.
All right. Foodle is going to. I mean, he doesn't have line of sight on this person necessarily.
Oh, yeah, I need to roll a death save. I need to roll death saves for all these guys who are in the fire. Okay, that's a nat 20. What is a nat 20? You get back up, right?
Yeah, you're back at 1. Oh my god.
Yeah, but he's going down right away again. He's in the fire as soon as it's his turn. That is a fail. That is a success. Okay.
All right, Ghost, does Foodle have line of sight on this person?
Pardon me. Let me just.
yes.
Oh, no worries. Yes, line of sight is good.
Okay. Foodle's gonna fire twice at this person trying to escape here. Bonus action Hunter's Mark on them.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does hit.
All right. We are gonna re-roll the main damage there using the Pierce of Feet. It's the same. Okay. All right, and Food's gonna attack again. Oh, 12. Hold on. Let's try to turn that miss into a hit with a precision shot.
Gotcha, Megan.
16.
16 will hit.
Oh. All right, and then Hunter's Mark.
That Hunter's Mark damage.
And that is Foodle's turn. Yeah, that's all they can do.
Okay. Mazra, you're up.
Okay. I think she'll just, because this person's right in front of her, so.
Yeah.
She's, I think the multi attack it's just fist, so that would be melee, I assume.
Yep.
So it just says fist melee weapon attack.
Yep.
Plus 9 to hit.
Yep. So I would do slash roll d20 plus 9.
Okay. Okay. Wow, that's bad. What a bad roll.
Yeah. So that is not going to hit.
Okay.
Does the giant ape get multi-attack?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Yep.
Much
Wow.
better.
Okay.
I do think she's still trying not to kill. Does she have enough
A
intelligence
non-lethal. What intelligence do you have as a giant ape?
I have 7. I thought the giant ape was smarter than this.
I gotta allow it. No, I'm gonna allow
Okay.
it because 7, I think, is pretty much at the bottom range
Okay.
of an intelligent creature.
Ah!
Like, I think you can't be a player character without an
Yes.
intelligence score of at
Okay.
least 6 or something like that. So in my mind, I had set the lower limit at 6.
Because she may not realize
so
that,
yeah.
like Foodle started trying to just shoot people. So last thing she knew was
Right.
non-lethal. So
Yeah. Okay. All right. So roll that damage normally, and then tell me what the maximum is.
so
I don't know.
It's a lot.
What's the weapon die?
3D 10 plus 6.
3d10 plus 6. Okay, so roll 3d10 plus 6 and add 30,
Okay.
and that's your crit. Wow. So 59 damage.
Jesus.
She is knocked out.
Okay. Gently,
You like
gently knock her
smash the
out.
ground, and as you raise your hands, you see her like embedded a foot into the ground, and against all reason, she's like asleep. She's like snoring.
I know. Oh my gosh. I only get crits when I'm a giant ape, though. So basically,
Yeah.
discovered my true
All right,
form.
is that your turn?
No, that
Abe's
was
right.
attack. I'll have her move. What's the move speed? I'm assuming it's 40 feet. So she'll go.
She just starts ambling after them.
How does this work? It's like 5, 10, 15. I think that's 40 feet.
Oh my god. Yeah, it looked like it.
Okay.
Okay, so this guard is trying to run away, like this ape just like do after. All right. Kiona, you are taking some damage at the top of the round here for being in fire. It is 1 damage. You have fire resistance, I think. No, maybe you don't. Maybe that's just Mazra. Anyway, 1 damage unless you have fire resistance.
She's a. Yes, she doesn't take
In that
any.
case, no, it's gonna be 1. I know that we round in favor of our heroes, but not when it's like 1. You got to take at least 1.
she will casually sidestep out of the fire.
She's like, "Oh, it's hot!"
Hot potato! And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, because she's casually sidestepped 5 out of the fire the other way.
All right.
And then she is within rights to firebolt.
All right. Roll it. Yeah, that'll hit. All
Why
right.
are you fucking?
Why are you so loud? All right. Is that your turn, Kiona?
That's it.
All right. We're gonna roll death saves. This guard goes down again, but does not have to roll a death save this turn. The other two, that is a fail. That is a fail. So this one is at 2 fails. This one is at 1 fail, 1 success. And then it's this one's turn. This one uses action disengage and just runs. Okay. And then she runs too off the map. So yeah, you hit her with your firebolt and it like scores a hit on her shoulder and she stumbles. But she quickly rolls back to her feet and just disappears into the corn. Foodle, you're up. But before that, the fire needs to spread, and it spreads southward by 2 spaces. Roll 20, please. Let me grab the box. Roll 20Y. Let me grab the box. Okay. We'll go 1, 2. All right, Foodle, you're up.
All right. So I know that lady's off the map, but Foodle has 400 feet of range. So if he can get line of sight, he's gonna try to get her.
Yeah, the only thing that would block your line of sight from this vantage point is this tree, and we're gonna say, let me just draw a box. We're gonna say that that's the tree trunk right there.
Okay. So she's off like what over here? I don't know how far. Did she dash? Like, I don't know where she is.
You are not going to be able to get line of sight on her now, just because like she's so far away that you can see the corn sort of rest. You can take the shot if you want, but it's going to be a long shot.
Okay, because Foodle has sharpshooter. He has 400 feet of range. Cover doesn't matter for him. Like,
okay,
here,
wow, okay, yeah, take the shot, but it's going to be a long shot.
Okay. So he doesn't have disadvantage. He ignores cover.
Okay.
All right. So. Oh, am I doing... let's do it. All right. 17. And Hunter's Mark. For 29.
17 is not going to hit.
17 doesn't hit the lady? I thought it...
No.
16 hit her.
No, but she... Well, no, you're right. You're right.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll take that hit.
Okay.
Yeah, you fire gimbal shot, and you at the sort of wake of moving corn, and you fire a gimbal shot, and the corn just sort of stops moving. Whatever it is that was like moving through the corn, like a shark underwater, just stops.
All right, and then he does not have line of sight on this person now. Nope. I would.
That misses the trunk.
Yeah. Okay.
That might be hard to angle it around Mazra. Let's see what happens.
Take the shot, Foodle.
I don't know.
Take it.
We'll see. All right. So Foodle's gonna take the shot. Oh, doesn't matter.
There we go. Yeah, doesn't matter. Yep.
All right. And that
All
is
right.
Foodle's turn as he curses.
Abesra. Yeah. Gosh. Abesra.
I have a question. So,
Yeah.
One, do we at all know where this child is?
You do not know.
Okay, so can she then come in here? Cause she's like, whatever, fire. I can deal with that. Can she use like, what would be the action economy for like? Cause she has the movement. She could like 5. 10,
Got it. Got it, Mazra!
20. She's a giant ape right now, picking up these people and like. There's 3 of them, obviously. Or is one of them dead?
Well, as a giant ape, and no, none of them are dead.
Okay. She just like pick them up like. Bleh.
Yeah. You can pick all 3 up.
Okay. She just scoops them. I think she'll go like. I think she moved like 20 feet, so she'll just kind of like.
Okay.
Scooch back out.
Does that leave you still inside? No, you're just barely outside. Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah. So you sort of scoop up all the elves and leap back out of the fire, barely out of the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Before it starts spreading again. Hopefully it doesn't spread in your direction.
That's fine.
Is that your turn?
Yeah. Do I take some fire damage for that, or is it only when you stay in the fire?
Oh, when you start your turn. When you start your turn in
That's
there. Okay. All right, Kiona. Copy, yeah.
I don't know what to do now, you guys. 5, 10. Acrobatics.
Does Kiona have sleep?
$15, $20, $25. Holy gods, I'm leaping over the wall!
Oh, wow. Anything else?
She pull her lasso out and one more try and get hypnotic pattern this guy.
All right. Is wisdom?
Yeah. My God, this dice hates me tonight.
Oh, he saves. He rolls a 24.
If you failed, though, does that replace the concentration on?
Oh no, you
Polymorph?
cast it. If you
Oh,
cast it, yeah, you are no longer a giant ape.
Oh fuck.
She gets piled on by a bunch of elves.
Yeah, you shrink back down and you are under a pile of elf.
Oops.
Look, if this was another character, she'd probably be enjoying that, but
Is that it? Kiona?
Sorry, Mazra. Yeah.
And a wild surge roll. Yeah, Megan's right.
I rolled a 4 that time.
Oh my god, another nat 20 for one of the elves. So with 1 HP, one of the elves that's like dogpiling on top of Maja is just kind of like, ooh. But takes 1 falling damage from the fall and is knocked back unconscious. And then it will be this guy's turn because he's the only one who's still standing. And he's just gonna run. He's just gonna dash action run. See ya. See you later. And just nopes right out of there. Foodle, you're up.
Would Foodle have line of sight?
Yeah.
Foodle,
I don't know where this
save
guy
the
is.
corn.
Foodle's like, I do see you. No one. You're not getting away with this. And Foodle is going to use his bonus action to put Hunter's Mark on this guy. And he's gonna fire. With the longbow. Yeah. Because Skimble shot is out of
20. Yeah. 26. Yeah, that's good damage.
Colossus Slayer.
Wow. Okay. 33.
All right, and then we'll do one more with Hunter's Mark. And Foodle's going to use a superiority die on a trip attack, so this guy's got to make a strength save. Or fall prone.
He falls prone.
Hell yeah.
That second arrow slices right through the back of his calf, and he just goes stumbling into the corn, and you just see like this sort of plume of corn just go like foof as he face plants into the ground.
Don't let him get away. That's Foodle's turn.
And actually that brings us to an end of combat because everybody is either incapacitated or heavily incapacitated, let's say.
Extra incapacitated.
And Maja just shouts, Kiona, the fire. Get the fire out.
Right! Kiona's gonna cast a fireball, except she's gonna do it with water. With her.
Okay. Cast a water ball.
Right. With
Okay.
transmuted spell.
Okay.
That'd be cold, I guess, technically.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Okay. And you see a bunch of other square-jawed villagers rush down with they've formed like a what do you call that, like the fire brigade where they pass like the buckets up, yeah, the fire line. They yeah, we got to put it out. Yeah, put the fire out. That wasn't their accent. Yeah, we got to put the fire out. Yeah, let's put the fire out. And they just start dumping buckets of water on the fire. Mazra, what's your passive perception? 9? Oof. That's what I have on your token anyway.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, Foodle, you can maneuver yourself back wherever you want. I saw you request to be able to come back and join your friends. Foodle, you hear in this general direction a soft crying somewhere over here.
Foodle's gonna rush over in that direction and try to find what he assumes is this little girl.
And so you
Jane Kidd, yeah.
pull aside the stalks of corn, and you see Jane Kidd huddled up, sobbing in fright, and she's startled when she looks at you, but then recognizes you, and she's, oh, it's you. Is the giant scary ape gone?
Yeah, and so are the people that were trying to take you. Jane, you're safe now.
Oh my goodness, I was so scared.
Well, you're safe
She
now, and
holds,
Foodle will
she holds her hands up for you to pick her up.
Okay. And Foodle will give her a big hug and take her to the crowd, try to find her parents.
Okay. Yeah. And you find who is Jane Keeper's husband again? I forget if it was even mentioned. You find Jane Keeper and her husband, who incidentally is named John. No last name given. But you find them, and they rush up and they accept Jane Kidd from your arms, Foodle, and they hug her closely, and John, Jane's husband John, sort of like pats you on the shoulder and thank you so much. I don't know how I can repay you for saving my beautiful daughter Jane. My name is John.
It's John. It's wonderful to meet you. I'm glad your daughter's okay. I'm worried. What about the people caught in that fireball?
Oh.
Is there anything that we can do for them? Foodle points to where, some of the townsfolk were engulfed in that fireball from. Age.
And you see some of the other townsfolk like pulling them out, and you see the priest from the temple, Jane Priest. I'm pretty sure that was her name. She sort of runs down and she's starts using healing magic on some of the victims of that initial fireball attack, and she says, "Gods be praised, John Starman is with us today. They're all gonna be all right."
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank the gods. Well, is there anything that we can do to help? Foodle has one of the spell slot left if the priest can't heal everybody.
Yeah, you can go over and spend a slot on healing somebody for sure.
All right.
And the rest of the village, they're occupied with putting out the fire in the corn crop, and apprehending the Knights Radiant who attacked the village.
Yeah, Mazur will have used
they're kind of like binding them up and yeah. So it's like they've been stabilized. Some of them have stirred awake, but they've all got their arms tied behind their backs and their feet tied together by the ankles and by the knees as well.
Oh my god, she's still shouting. I forgot. Foodle's gonna ask.
What did you ask, Kiona? I didn't hear that.
She said, "Damn right they do."
Okay.
Foodle's gonna ask Jane Priest, and possibly even a moment before, before he came over and helped heal, he's gonna ask the parents, so he's just gonna ask them both the same question. Do you have any idea why the Knights Radiant would try to take Jane Kidd?
Yeah, and so Jane Keeper responds with confusion. No, I have no idea. why they would do this thing to us. We've never exactly been on the most warm terms with the elves from across the river, but they have never ever been hostile to us in this way.
I was gonna say Foodle puts a hand on their shoulder, but he's too short. He just holds his hands out and says, "We're gonna get an answer. Don't worry. We're gonna figure this out."
And Jane Keeper, you hold your hands out like this, right? And
Yeah.
Jane Keeper lays her hands on top of yours.
Perfect. Foodle
So
will
like
ask,
this.
I love it. Foodle's very confused, but then he realizes, oh right, that makes sense. I'm glad Jane Kid's okay. And
Yeah,
then he goes
I'm
over-
glad too. And then John says, yeah, I'm glad as well. And then Jane Kidd is like, me too.
Well, get her home. Keep her safe. Foodle's gonna go over and help heal some of the one of the villagers with Mazra, and Foodle's gonna ask the same question of Jane Priest.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to know what tarnation is going on here.
Oh God, yeah, it's been a minute.
Oh, what happened to your voice?
An unfortunate side effect of my magic sometimes.
It makes you shout.
Apparently, in some situations.
Well, very well. What was it that you asked exactly?
Do you have any idea why the Knights Radiant would take Jane Kidd?
No idea whatsoever. We know that the Knights Radiant were...
Insight.
Sure, roll an insight check. We know that the Knights Radiant will send out patrols regularly to investigate what they call strange intrusions on their border, but we have never threatened them in this way. 11 insight, she seems to be telling the truth.
All right, well let's help these townsfolk, and Foodle will get to work healing.
Maybe you could tell us a little bit about that there dagger you got in that little red box underneath your little temple.
Do you mean John Starman's knife?
John Starman. You just said he was here.
No, he's the no. I said praise be to him. He's with us. He's a deity of ours of sorts,
Right.
or you might call him a semi-divine prophet.
Right, what's that there dagger of his about? What you got it?
Well, it belonged to him, and he brought it with him to the village along with the corn when he founded the village. And it's a holy artifact of ours. It belonged to him.
I just don't
And so we
understand this
keep it
village.
with this
Y'all
corpse.
don't make any sense.
What do you mean? We're just peaceful corn farmers. We just love corn and we love the land. That's all.
There's something strange here.
Do you make love to the corn?
No, never would we defile the corn in that way. The only thing strange here is how little you appreciate corn.
I don't think that's true, but let's just get this all cleaned up. Kiona is a little bit miffed because she feels like they just had a big battle and she doesn't understand why. And so she's not happy about that.
As far as you can tell, the villagers don't understand why either.
Right.
Mazra's gonna go to where the
they
people are.
But that just pisses Kiona off more, honestly. She's just frustrated because she doesn't know what just happened.
Yeah, Mazra is with Foodle. I think being firm and perhaps letting them know that there's a giant ape waiting for them if they decide not to answer.
Or that I might go off and start shouting at
What
things.
was that priest's name we met in the forest?
Oh yeah, frick.
Way back?
Yeah, way
Before
back
the-
in the Mimstone Forest.
Give me just a moment, I'll find it.
As a backup, I'm gonna search for it for you too.
Mira, Felinus, and Limbril, Lady Saray. Lady Saray.
Lady Saray. Yeah, Lady Saray.
That's the other option, is throwing that name around.
Well, we got a handful of names we can use with these guys, probably. At least 2 I can think of. Also, I wonder if that their Sword of Darfins would do any good to show them.
Don't worry, Foodle, I'm very good at lying. Yeah, I think... I'm trying to remember if she just wears it or if they've been keeping it in the bag of holding or not. She has been using it sometimes. So.
Feel like she's been keeping it on her, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So she'll probably...
I do have it marked in the bag of holding. I'm not sure.
Yeah. She'll probably do is when, like, if they still got them on the grass or wherever they are, like, she'll...
Yeah.
Sit down.
They're just, like, grouped up.
Yeah, sit down in front of them with, like, lay the sword on her lap. It's very noticeable.
Okay, yeah, and they look at the sword in sort of amazement and look back up at you, but they don't say anything.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, she does, Kali.
Sorry, guys, my voice is it's going.
You're good, Flo.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Listen, friends, we did just save you from burning alive. So could you please tell us why you were trying to kidnap a child?
So I'm just verifying how many hit dice they have since that just came up.
Stable. Is it how many current hit dice they have, or how many normal hit dice they
No,
have?
how many hit dice they have as a creature.
Sorry.
Yes.
Thought hit points for a second there.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically creatures and NPCs, their level, so quote unquote, is measured in the amount of hit dice that they have. Yeah. One of the male fighters in the group, kind of, his body stiffens a little bit. As you, what did you ask again?
I said, we did just save you from burning alive, so could you tell me why you were trying to kidnap a child?
Yes, we were ordered to bring one of these unusual humans back to Luxare for investigation.
Oh, nice.
Foodle. He is lying.
You value your life? Stop lying now. Foodle points Gimbal shot at him.
He will blow
Foodle
your face
roll
off,
intimidation.
so
Okay.
Oh God, why am I intimidated?
Roll intimidation.
Fiona's just nodding along, like, with her little wild, crazy look on her face.
Now, do I
She
get
still only
any-
has 15 health, and she's kind of disheveled.
It's just a straight roll?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, okay, 17 plus 2. Okay, 19.
All right. Very well. We will not order to do it. Not officially, at least. Our commanding officer of the Border Garrison sanctions this mission himself. However, it is not sanctioned by the hegemony or leadership of the Nice Radiant.
Okay, mission was off the books. I get it. Why were you trying to kidnap a child?
For exactly the reason I told you. To investigate her nature and the nature of the people in the village. You must have noticed that something is not quite right here.
Oh, same kidnapping isn't the answer.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, they're weird. They're all John and Jane. You don't kidnap a child. What's wrong? And you fireballed a bunch of villagers.
They are a threat, a potential threat on our border.
A potential threat.
Yes, we were investigating a potential threat.
You kidnap potential threats all the time?
When necessary.
How
We are
would they-
patriots. We believe in protecting our homeland.
So, how are they threatening you by growing corn?
I said a potential threat. There may be some sort of fake creature. This might be a mass illusion.
Have they ever made any moves against you?
This whole village may be a mimic colony. I've heard of rumors of such a thing.
Oh,
Well, I can verify it ain't
we've
that.
been there.
Did you just say we've been there?
Yeah, it's not here.
He looks at Maj and he's like, "It's real."
It's real and it's horrifying, and it's not this place.
Look, our overall mission is to secure our borders.
And have these people made a move against your border?
Not yet.
So there's no
Perhaps
reason for
they
you
will.
to be kidnapping them.
We would
they
have
giving
brought
you a
her
reason?
back if she is indeed just a normal human, and these
You're going
these
to traumatize
village.
this child, taking her away
This
from
is-
her parents.
She's a kid. She'll get over it.
You are awful. Kiona will like growl at him. Just kick a little dirt in his face and then turn around and walk away.
That's rude.
You disgust me. You're fucking cowards. This isn't even your land. This is miles from your border. Like, I mean, how far are we from the Luxoria hegemony? Like, this has got to be dozens of miles, right?
In the picture, it's like across this river. So it's a few miles. Yeah, it's not super far.
This is pathetic. These people don't pose any risk to you, and you could have found all of this out, whether they pose a risk to you or not, just by walking into town and seeing if they attack you. I mean, Ghost, I have a question. How many people are in this village? I remember Jane Keeper had said that there were like 23 Johns or something, so there can't be that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I think this is like a village of like roughly 100 people. So I think there was like 47 Johns or something like that.
Right, okay. Yeah.
But it's roughly 100 people.
The Luxari hegemony can't handle 100. Let's say they're monsters of some kind. This is pathetic. Absolutely pathetic.
I have no obligation to explain to foreigners.
I think you do.
What's your name?
My name is Jean-Pierre.
Jean-Pierre. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Jean-Pierre.
Jean-Pierre.
Boodle writes the name down, and then he says, "What's the name of your commanding officer that gave the order to do this?"
Jan Pierre.
I will tell you no more. And he shuts up and just stares straight ahead.
He said he was commanding
wish-
officer of that board garrison right there, so I guess we could probably find him pretty easily now, can't we?
If you wish to detain us as prisoners, we will cooperate, but we will tell you no more.
Foodle, Ghost, I've been assuming this whole time that we woke up one of our 3 prisoners. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Foodle smashes this guy's face in with the butt of Gimbal shot, and
All right.
hopefully they fall unconscious.
Yep.
This is pathetic.
You know,
Mazra,
it always
wake up another one. I want to find out the name of their commanding officer, because this unsanctioned mission, this might not look good to their superiors. It shouldn't, anyway.
You know, it always amazes me that people think that I'm the scary one.
You are. Foodle's genuinely
about that.
confused.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
So she'll use, I don't know if you can. Is stabilizing waking somebody up?
No,
Because
it is not.
she doesn't.
I think there's rules about like after you stabilize them, you roll a die, and it's like that many hours before they wake up.
Okay.
Giving them 1 hit point will wake them up.
She doesn't have any healing. She's
Yeah.
it all on herself.
Yeah.
Foodle will, he'll say, "Mazra, I need you to be scary as you often are. I want to know the name of their commanding officer."
Okay.
Foodle pulls out a healing potion from his bag and
Wait, before you
begins to
do
pour.
that,
Okay, he holds.
she's gonna she's gonna go through all their pockets and see if they have any money, because they're wasting a healing potion.
True. They gotta fucking pay for it.
Yeah.
You find, you don't find any money. What you do find is that their equipment is probably worth a total of 100 gold pieces
Okay.
between the weapons,
We'll take
the
all their
armor,
stuff.
and everything. Yeah.
Did the mage have like a spell book? They might not have been a wizard. Like they might have been a sorcerer. Like
I
don't
think
know.
with
The mage did not
The
drop
mage
anything.
disappeared.
The
We
mage is
didn't
gone.
get anything
Yeah.
from him.
So you can
Oh.
use
He's gone.
if you have a medicine kit, you can stabilize without doing a check. Anyway, yeah. So she'll take their stuff, and then you can wake them up.
Foodle uses one of his healing potions and wakes this person up.
Oh, it's one of the female archers.
Is it one
What's
of the?
happened?
Is it the one that she apes Radon?
Yeah.
God. Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
I
look
feel
who's awake.
suddenly a little bit flat.
That's because I pummeled you into the ground.
You look shorter than I remember, and a little
now.
bit less hairy,
For now.
but not too much less hairy.
For now.
What do you want? I'm not going to tell you anything.
We just want to know the name of your commanding officer.
The name of my commanding officer is your ugly, tusk-mouthed mother. Orc.
Oh, I hope Mazra wails on her. Kiona will if she doesn't.
Okay, she's got 5 HP. Good thinking, Collie. I was waiting to see.
Yeah, she can try, like, intimidating this lady. I'm trying to see, does she have the spell turn
Okay.
right now? She doesn't, but that's okay. Yeah, how much hit dice does she have?
How much hit dice? She has 10.
Okay, so I would get advantage then, because I've got Foodle's pendant. So she looms. She looms.
Yeah, you know, she just does a loom.
Yeah, that's not even a good
Does
roll.
a quick... Does a cheeky loom. Oh, wow. It's enough. Jeez.
Hell yeah.
Oh, expertise. So good.
Yes.
Gotta see if I wrote this person's name down somewhere.
I think she'll say... What she'll say is she's like... She kind of glances at Kiona for a second, but then looks back to this person and says... Do you happen to know what these tusk teeth can do to a warm, beating heart?
Oh my god. You said that Poodle was the scary one. Absolutely not. Oh my god.
It ain't pretty, I can tell you that.
I've seen it.
You see the color drain from her face, and she quite earnestly believes. Everybody roll an insight check, actually. Just from the way that this whole conversation has gone.
Oh god.
9 plus 8 for 17.
Foodle, you have a greater degree of empathy than the other two, and like emotional intelligence in this moment. Kiona and Mazra, you can read nothing of sort of their these people's like intentions or attitudes or things like that. But Foodle, you realize that what you are dealing with are some radically, like fanatically xenophobic elves from the Luxaria hegemony, and you've met several elves from the hegemony by now, and some of them have been like varying degrees of xenophobic, from like friendly but having some internalized stereotypes towards other people to like being quite open-minded like Darfin, to especially many of the ones that are in service of the Temple of Light. So it's kind of surprises you that these Knights Radiant are so much so. The Knights Radiant that you encountered in Mimstone were somewhat like, you know, you're a bunch of foreigners, you'll just slow us down until you kind of proved yourself to them, until you earn their respect. These ones are like, and you see this from the archer, from the female archer here, that when Mazra says, like, or strongly implies that she's gonna like eat her, or at least like disembowel her with her tusks, like she genuinely believes it. Which, you know, like not just like that's her talking tough. It's like, oh my god, I've heard these stories about orcs, and she's probably going to do it to me, right? So you see the color drain from her face, and she's all right, just don't gut me. The commander of the border fort is Captain Nelemin. I'll spell that out for you if you want.
Yes.
Actually, it's spelled this way. Actually, it's spelled that way. Quick correction.
Noted. Is that all we wanted, Foodle?
God, is that all we want? I think maybe it is.
Oh yeah,
Oh, what
the
happened to
Discord
the
cameras are gone. There it is. I don't know. They were gone for a little bit.
Weird.
They're
I
back
was,
now,
I was typing
as far
up
as I
in
see.
the notes.
Oh, it
the,
must be
World
because you.
Anvil
Yeah.
notes. Okay, that's why.
Okay. Yeah. Pardon me.
Poodle's going to... He's writing down the name, as is Kiona, I assume. And Poodle will sort of pause and consider her question. I don't know. I can't think of anything, but I mean, they're not going anywhere. If you guys can think of anything, we can ask her. Your mage. They vanished from the battle, abandoning you. Where did they go?
Probably back to the fort.
Wow. What a bunch of heroes. Kidnapping children, running when things go south. This is amazing.
We're not heroes, we're
Truly
soldiers.
disgust me.
We do what needs to be done.
Yeah, so do we. We're just better at it.
I don't need to justify myself to a bunch of foreigners.
You couldn't if you tried.
Technically, you're the foreigners. You're not even in your country right now.
Boodle points at Mazra. Exactly.
Oh, it
I
will
think
be
I've heard
again.
enough out of your mouth. And Kiona, as she says, it will be again. Kiona will like take a piece of rope and just put it right into her mouth
Yeah.
and tie and like
Yeah.
I don't know. Rope.
Yeah.
We won't. We won't.
You're not
Yeah,
even
that was
worth
a-
wasting my ball gag on.
Mazur will like
Right.
indicate for the two of them to come away, so they're away.
Yeah, and Poodle joins.
What do you
Sure.
want to do with them? Do you want to leave it up to the villagers? They're the ones that got attacked.
I'm curious to see what the villagers say. I don't know if they'll have many thoughts on it, since they haven't seemed to encounter anything like this, but I'm very curious. I think it's worth asking them.
I feel like we ought to take them with us to the hegemony and, present them. Because they clearly did this without the hegemony knowing.
Exactly. We don't take them to the fort where the commanding officer is, because the
Right.
commanding officer will...
The commander.
We go above their
The
heads.
caravan's with us, right?
Right.
Yeah,
We
the
have-
caravan is like behind you. Yeah.
We have a brig. We can stick. to
Right.
them.
I think we should volunteer that as an option for these fine people.
Yeah, I agree. Let's do it.
Fiona doesn't like these people, but the elves kidnapping one of their kids out of the blue is a hard no for Kiona. So she'd much rather come to the rescue with the people in that case.
And so we're just going to advance this a little bit. A few hours later, once the fire is out, once people have had a chance to clear their heads, once the prisoners have been secured somewhere at a more secure location inside the village proper and not in the middle of a field, the town gathers at the town hall.
So engaging. This is the problem.
So the whole village gathers at the town hall, and the Jane priest presiding over the meeting. She's just says, "Oh, thank you all so much. We don't know what we could have done if you were not here to protect little Jane the kid."
It was our pleasure. We're glad we were here.
We're not sure we can do anything to hold on to these prisoners, but we have some. We can find a place to detain them.
Our caravan's not far. I believe we have space for them if you would like us to take care of that problem for you.
Someone needs to answer for this. We were thinking of taking them to their superiors at the Enclave. No, Hegemony.
Oh, I suppose so. That's probably the smart idea. We were just going to hold them here for a while until they learned their lesson and then became peaceful and upstanding folk. Perhaps a thorough education in corn farming may have made them more honest folk.
It's the best town. Who the fuck are these people? I love
Fiona looks at him like I'm not so sure that'll help you with these people.
Based on what they were saying.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
I think it could work on some folks, but I don't think these particular elves. Yeah.
So corn can make many things, but it cannot make a peace. And the Jane priest gets a far off look in her eyes and like a profound look, and the people in the town kind of like nod and murmur in agreement with each other.
What I would like is some more information on that there Starman and dagger you got. Do you have historical documents that can tell us more about it?
Oh, well, so John Starman, we don't know very much about him other than he was the leader of our ancestors. He brought us corn and enabled our community to thrive over in the Ashen, what is now called the Ashen Plain. We migrated here. His body and his belongings, the box and the knife, are sacred relics to our people. But we do not know much about them, but I think that if we give you the knife, perhaps in your travels, you may find some of the answers that we seek. As well, you have been brave and valiant protectors of our humble community, and we must reward you in some way.
Well, that's very generous of you.
Yeah, thank you.
Not at all. It is a sacred relic is simply an object. The important thing is our faith, and no matter how significant an object, it cannot be more important than the life of one of our children. So please. And she like holds out the knife inside of like a rich red silk fabric and sort of unwraps it and holds it out to your party. Please take this with our blessing.
Fiona will reach for it, but hesitate and look at Mazra, because she knows that it's magic, but she doesn't know exactly what the kind it is. Does she feel anything when she gets close to it?
You feel like a little bit of a when you reach for the knife, and the priest says, "Oh, before you touch it, there is a known side effect, temporary memory loss. It is entirely normal for a person to hold the knife to temporarily lose their memories, but over the following days it returns, and there are no other ill effects that have ever been recorded. Just to be prepared."
How long of memory? All of your memory?
Yes, but it comes back quite rapidly. As I said, within a few days, you have regained full memories.
Maybe we should keep it wrapped in something for now.
Oh, wrapping it does nothing.
It seems very powerful.
She'll look at Kiona.
It is potent magic. I myself have temporarily. All that I needed to do was rely on members of my community to care for me and give me time and space and support when I needed it.
Can I be honest with you, Jane Priest?
Yes.
When I first arrived here, I was very suspicious because your town seemed very strange, but I must say, you folks are very kind and thoughtful and generous, and this seems like a community that would help you.
you folk are very strange to us as well. So diverse in appearance and names. And you bring so much strange knowledge of the outside world that we are unaccustomed to. But we have come to trust you as well.
You said you wanted to speed things along, so
yeah,
Foodle is going
Kiona will look to Mazra and Foodle and all right, well,
fighting each other for
I think
it.
I've been through worse. And she'll just grab, her fingers are
No.
inches from it, so she's just gonna
was that what you're...
No. Foodle was good. Foodle wants to
okay.
ask you. Foodle wants to. He wants to tell Jane Priest something, but he wants to ask Kiona and Mazra first if they should tell Jane Priest this. So would Kiona, if Foodle's like, wait, okay, I gotta ask my friend something.
Oh, she'll wait. Yeah.
Okay, so we walk away. I assume they give us some space, and Foodle will ask them, okay, they have one of those boxes. Very dangerous, powerful people are looking for those. Should we warn them? Because they're just like giving tours to anyone who comes into the town.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Okay.
I think we should. I wonder if this knife came in that box.
I would bet
yeah,
so.
Maybe. Yeah, it could be. Okay, let's tell them. And so we will warn them and stress very dangerous, powerful people.
Oh, really? Oh, well, that could be a cause for concern. I suppose we need to be somewhat more cautious about what outsiders might do and what they might be after when they come into our village. Why don't, before you leave tomorrow, I'll give you the box as well, if you want it. It may be safer to be with you than to be here.
Might be a good place to hold this knife anyway.
Honestly,
yes,
that's
well,
not a bad idea.
Would somebody like to take the knife now, and I will fetch you the box immediately.
Which of us should take
All right.
it?
I'm happy for Foodle to do it. It seems like Kiona wants to do it. How's Mazra feeling?
But
we doing...
Mazra will also take it. But she's not gonna fight.
Okay.
I feel like
so we're doing boulder
you guys,
parchment shears.
Do you guys want to like roll off or something?
We could roll off.
Thoughts, Flutter?
Okay.
Yeah, what were you
I was gonna say Kiona would trust you guys because Mazra's got the smarts and Foodle's got the gun.
I think my memories are the least valuable in the coming days. You know what I mean? Like you two are so much more talented. Like I just shoot stuff, you know? Like
Collie wants a break from writing notes.
To be fair,
No. I'm still keeping notes.
I know. I'm bugging.
You are the most approachable.
But I'm also the most trusting. So, Mazra, what I worry about is we now have these two artifacts of immense power, and this one, Foodle points at the box in particular, is extremely dangerous and sought after. You are very cautious, and I'm very trusting. I don't think you should take this dagger. At least not right away.
I think Mazra for sure isn't the one.
Yeah.
Here's a
maybe
question,
later.
And she looks at Jane Priest. If you hold this dagger once, are you immune to it, or does it happen every time you pick it up?
Oh, it only need happen once.
Good to know. So Foodle...
It's a sort of a process of alignment of your spiritual energies with the artifact.
And Kiona, what if you forget how to spellcast? I mean, I don't know if you can because you're a sorcerer, but like...
I got Adelati.
What if Adelati forgets everything?
Foodle, if you want to take it first, I think all of us should at some point. And
yeah, I agree.
But Foodle, if you want to take it first, I'm not opposed.
I just think going into a new place, the hegemony, we need the two of you ready and focused. Does that make sense? I mean, I can still fire a gun.
Can you?
I don't know. We're going to find out. Foodle grabs the knife.
All right. And in a flash, And in a flash, Foodle, like you sort of blink your eyes once, twice, 3 times, rub your eyes, and you look around, and everybody around you is a complete stranger. You don't remember your name. You're wondering why you're standing here. You're wondering why you're holding a knife.
Foodle begins asking all of those questions.
Well,
Your name is Foodle.
Okay, that's a nice name, Foodle. I like it.
You are.
But who are you?
You're a gnome, and you have a family. About 500 family members.
You understand what all these words mean, by the way. Like your memory loss is not so far gone that you don't understand concepts like family or gnome or things like that.
You have temporary amnesia.
And are you like? Are you my mom?
we're your traveling companions.
Oh.
We've been through a lot together. I'm Kiona, and this is Mazra.
Kiona and Mazra. Okay.
You'll get your
where
memories
are we?
back in a couple days.
Oh.
We're gonna help you out with that a little bit if we can.
Okay, Foodle starts feeling reassured as you guys answer all of his questions, but he's got a ton of them that we're not going to be able to get to.
Right.
Okay. So we can say for the sake of brevity that Foodle just rattles off an infinite number of questions.
As you can imagine.
Monster will,
Foodle.
if they bring them the box, Monster will have basically Foodle put the knife in the box and hold the box.
Foodle does so.
Yeah, and then they'll put it somewhere safe.
If Mazra and Kiona,
we put it in
currently
bag.
Foodle thinks that the two of you are his traveling companions. If you guys make it clear that you're his friends, he will do what you ask.
Foodle, something inside you is like, yeah, I'll put the knife in the box, but I need to hold on to it for now.
Okay, and Foodle expresses that. Sorry.
All right, but keep it close and keep it safe. You don't want anybody else to get a hold of that.
We'll keep an eye on you for the next couple of days.
And we'll answer any questions you got.
All right. And so you are treated to, you're fated as heroes in the tiny farming community of Viach. Over the next evening, we
make sure to tell them our name is the discretionary, so that Foodle will be happy that they know that.
They'll always remember that. Foodle, you're not sure how you feel about that. You're kind of like, oh, that's a nice name. It's a nice name, I guess. We must be very discreet then. Yeah, and you're treated to like all you can eat food. Most of it is corn of some kind, corn breads, corn based pie crusts, corn chowder, corn desserts. Yeah, street corn. Just and a new thing that they discovered from the elves' attack. Popcorn.
Kiona should have just yelled popcorn at some point. I didn't think about that. Damn. Said hot potato. She yelled popcorn.
Yeah. Torvax, welcome. And actually, we're gonna draw this session to a close for the evening. You rest easy that night at Janekeeper's at Jane Keeper's tavern, and her inn that's above the tavern. I think popcorn is okay if strange. Yeah. Yeah, so you enjoy a long rest of the pub. The next day, you've sent the signal back to the caravan that it's safe for them to sort of proceed into the village. You meet up with them. Jane Priest brings out the red lacquer box and entrusts it into your care, and together with a amnesiac Foodle and what you feel is an artifact of incredible power, although you don't quite understand it yet.
And several Luxari prisoners.
You trundle on towards the river and towards the border of the hegemony. And that is where we are going to end the session for tonight. Except we're not, actually.
What?
What?
I would like Woof and Flutter to deafen and mute themselves.
Okay.
Oh no.
Will the chat be able to hear you still?
I don't know.
You're gonna
That's a
have
good point.
to.
You might just have to take your headphones off.
You're gonna
Okay, I'll take my
and
headphones
we'll-
off. I'll take my headphones off.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Where is
Flutter?
my thing? What?
Flutter,
I'm
you
working
good?
on. I'm trying. Hold
Okay.
on.
All right. Give me a thumbs up when you're done.
Where the?
Can you hear us still? Okay, she's taking it off. She's good. Okay. Collie Flumps. Just a quick rewind back up to the point where you reach out and you take the dagger, and as soon as you do, you find, Foodle, that you are instantly just the world around you disappears. You are standing in an infinite expanse of complete blackness.
Hello? Is anyone here?
And
Does-
you hear...
Does Foodle know his
Yeah.
own name? Or did
Yes.
he not have that conversation?
No, you're
Okay.
you're fully... Yeah, you are at this moment fully in possession of your faculties.
Okay.
And when you call out hello, you hear a voice behind you. Hello.
Hello. Where am I?
When you turn
What
around,
is happening?
you see nobody there. It's just a disembodied voice. Oh, you're inside your own mind. Rest assured, everything's all right.
Is it?
I am a friend, so perhaps this has been a little bit sudden for you. I understand this may be shocking. Perhaps I've heard the process is disembodying, but I wouldn't know because I've never had a body.
Oh. Man, it's big in here. I didn't think it was going to be this big.
Yes, this is inside your own mind. It is very big, but it happens to be quite empty. I wonder why that is. Anyway,
I don't know.
I don't want you to panic. You're perfectly safe. I mean you no ill intent. But the fact is that I want to take a ride for a bit.
Oh.
And
What
Foodle,
are you?
see-
Who are you?
Oh, well, the villagers call me John Starman, although that isn't really my name. I don't know that I have a name, actually. But I'm, in essence, my physical manifestation is the knife that you just touched.
Well,
Yes.
Doodle would love to give you a ride. I mean, if that's what you need.
No, that's not exactly what I'm after. let me show you exactly what's going on. And there's in the blackness, almost like an insubstantial curtain is being lifted. You see sort of a split open in the darkness, and through the fuzzy edges of it, you can see through your own eyes. But it's like you're having like an out-of-body experience right now. You hear yourself speaking to your friends, rattling off an infinite number of questions. You experience yourself moving, but you find yourself completely divorced from any sort of control over your body.
I don't like this.
Listen, I'm sorry, but you see, I get very lonely and well, bored isn't the right word, doesn't quite completely encapsulates it, but it's true. I've been sitting down there in that room for hundreds of years now. Thousands of years, actually. And
sounds awful.
Yes, well, and I want to stretch my legs, and the only way I can do that is if I have somebody carry me. So you just sit back, relax, enjoy yourself. I will be taking control for a little while.
I have a question. So,
yes, of course.
First things first. You probably should have asked, but...
Oh, well, I can't.
Ah, right, because you're a knife.
Yes.
We gotta come up with a name for you. I mean, John Starman, I've gotta say, is very cool. Like,
it's a pretty badass name, isn't it?
Right? I mean...
That's what I thought.
I don't swear often, but damn. That's pretty cool.
What a lovely word.
Yeah, it's fun. Try it out. The other thing I was going to say is I can't imagine being trapped inside an object for thousands of years and not being able to interact with the outside world at all. That sounds awful. So, feel free. Be nice to my friends. Try not to kill anyone who doesn't deserve it. And
yes. Listen, the whole memory thing that the priest talked about. By the way, she isn't real. None of it is real. By the way, just so you know. Yeah, I made it all.
They're not real?
Oh no, they're not real. They're completely a manifestation of my consciousness.
They're like physically there?
Well, no. You experience them as being physically there.
Oh. It's like I was almost going to say psychic phenomenon. Foodle doesn't know those words. It's like a brain thing? Like, are the cornfields even here? Like, because all the stuff that they're touching and
no, the cornfields aren't there. I just understood that humans really liked corn.
Right. Yeah. I will say there are other vegetables. Try to.
Oh, really?
A couple. Oh, yeah. Potatoes.
Can you teach me about some as well? Yeah. Well, while we go on for our ride, I'll be in contact with you regularly. The memory thing, as I was going to tell you, is really somewhat of a cover for the fact that I'm suddenly taking control, and I don't really know you. I've learned quite a lot about you through our interactions. Through the Johns and Janes of our little village here, but I don't quite know you, and so every now and then I'll be reaching out to you. I'll always let you, of course, perceive what's happening around you. If I'm to do anything that would be uncomfortable for you, or that you feel to be a violation, you please let me know. But I'll be frequently asking you questions to help me answer their questions properly and such. But the whole amnesia thing, completely made up. It just buys me a little bit of time to get to know you better and behave like you, so I don't rouse your friends' suspicions.
Well, I mean, honestly, it's not a perfect situation. It's not exactly ideal, but if this is the way that you can experience the world after thousands of years of being trapped, this is not bad, especially if you actually are going to, check in with me and on some of the actions you're taking. And, it'll be nice because then I'm not just stuck in here and Foodle looks around to the emptiness.
Oh yes, I can spruce it up for you if you want a little bit. And there's like poof, you're still in infinite blackness, but there's a chair and a little bit of a fireplace for you.
Can you read my thoughts?
Not exactly. I can communicate with you. And this conversation that we're having is according to the outside world, completely instantaneous.
The reason I was asking is not because I'm worried. I don't think so. I'm gay, by the way, so sometimes I have thoughts about guys that are handsome. All right. You may not know what that means. Doesn't matter.
I'll make sure to carry that forward.
Right. Don't be too forward about it. Anyway, we'll get there when we get there.
Good to know.
But the reason I was asking is because I wanted to know if I can have any effect on this space. Because I'd love it to look like our house in the kingdom. Anyway.
Oh, sure. Well, I'll give you a little bit of control of that. How shall we do that?
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Normally I don't. It's almost like this experience is almost like rescuing a drowning swimmer, as it were. People become panicked, they become angry, they become irate, they become irrational, they become crazed, and sometimes I need to just take everything away. Otherwise, they hurt themselves and they hurt me in the process, and it's just not good for anybody. If I may say, you've surprisingly open-minded about this whole thing. I'm sorry that it has to happen this way through deception and trickery and game playing and whatnot. But most people don't understand.
Well, I think one of the things you'll learn about me is if people need help, I'm happy to help. It's what my mom and
very happy
dad
about
taught
that.
me.
I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, I think you're going to like my friends. Kiona and Mazra, they're amazing.
Oh.
Be a little cautious on the unbroken circle. You know them when you meet them.
Oh.
What were you going to say?
Lovely. Well, just in the interest of brevity, to let you get back to your friends, because the more I focus on talking to you, the less I'm focusing on what's going on the outside, and I start to look a little bit weird when I'm extremely inattentive. So I'm going to say ta for now, but I'll be back to talk to you a little bit later, especially while our body is asleep. We can have a nice conversation while you dream.
Perfect. John Starman. Awesome name. I can't wait to get to know you better.
Yes, thank you. I can't wait to get to know you either. And so Cauliflumps and people in chat, you are sworn to secrecy, but basically Cauliflumps right now, you are playing a sentient, highly intelligent knife playing yourself. Collie, I'm gonna send you some mental ability scores. Your mental ability scores are going to be those for the time being. And this might be several sessions, basically. So we'll see how that goes. But basically, you're gonna be not Foodle, but the knife who can talk to Foodle and ask him questions anytime he wants. Trying to play Foodle. So there you go. All right, shall we get the rest in here, Collie?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you're good.
Yeah, I know. Torvax. All I saw was just Ghost Pepper saying how much he likes me and how cool he thinks I am. So that's what I assumed.
That was
that was all.
Yeah, well, that was half the conversation. The other half was how cool Flutter is. So
yeah, exactly. We just
I don't know.
We just had 11 for you.
It seemed awfully animated.
Oh no, it was good. It was good. This is my god. This is fucking amazing. Thank you so much.
Cape Brigade. Thank you. Towel Cape Brigade, thank you. This whole 2 sessions, including the absolutely nothing that happened between Cauliflumps and I there, was brought to us by ATM Zero, who was a coffee subscriber for 13 months, never redeemed a single thing, and then he, you know, when he reached out to me and he said, "Hey, I got to end the subscription," I said, "That's perfectly fine, of course. Thank you for your support, but you have all these redeems stacked up, and you haven't done anything with it." And he said, "Okay, here's what I want to do." So this whole these last 2 sessions are essentially brought to us by ATM Zero.
Borgtown is ATM Zero.
I always knew
That's
Dad.
so cool.
I always knew Dad was really corny,
Yeah.
but not this much.
So corny.
The corn thing was made up by me. I was just like, I was completely ad-libbing the whole thing because I was like, if I overplan it, it's not going to be as much fun as it will be if I just improv
We
the
love you,
weird
Dad.
culture in this
Insanely
village.
impressive.
Yeah, thank you so much,
Wow.
Andrew. Thank you,
That
ATM
is
Zero.
incredibly impressive, Ghost.
Oh my gosh. I was just, that whole
was
time,
fun.
I was thinking about how Kiona would be like, and this is gimbal shot. Your uncle gave it to you. You're a great hunter,
Yeah.
Foodle. And she's
Yeah.
like,
And food, yeah. And
storytelling
how was
to
like,
Foodle about the boar.
Well,
and like,
Oh my god, Ghost, I just realized
yeah.
I, Cauliflumps, now know
Yeah.
what would have
Yeah.
happened maybe if they had successfully kidnapped that kid. Maybe. I don't know. Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
You do know a thing or two.
I hope Foodle tells us.
All right. Well, we're gonna. Collie just saw something. I DM'd him.
What? I gotta. Oh no! I can't roleplay that. I'll do my best.
Yeah. So that was a lot of fun, guys.
You know,
Thank you so much.
That was a ton of fun.
Incredibly.
I had
fun.
more wild magic surges tonight than I've had in the last like 6 months combined.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Yeah,
since
that
you've
was
had a
nuts. That
surge.
fight was the craziest fight we've ever had. What
Yeah.
the hell?
Yeah.
So
I
ridiculous.
just opened.
I just already sent Collie several frantic messages of
He did, yeah.
amazing.
I just opened Twitch to find someone to raid, and the very front page stream is just women in some bondage gear, and I'm like, okay, I guess,
Okay.
sure, all right.
Is that because they've like removed some of the restrictions
I
on
guess.
adult content,
I mean,
and now the
they're
front page is just
dressed,
flooded with
but I'm
it?
just like, okay, so
Right.
whatever.
Yeah.
I only have Joe. Does anybody have any recommendations as well?
This Leo the
not in
Lioness
partic-
person rated me the other day right as I shut my stream down.
I feel like I know them.
Are they nice? Can you send me the
Leo the Lioness?
link to
think
their
so.
channel-
I think
their
so.
Channel.
The Chanel.
Shit, yeah.
Let me. This is the name right here.
Dude, this is so crazy, man.
Thank you.
God, I know you guys are thinking about raid targets, but I'm just like mind fucked over here.
Why? Nothing happened.
Right, yeah, no, nothing happened. It's yeah,
Very nice.
Yeah. Just had a nice conversation.
Poor Flumps over here reeling about something that none of us know about. That's great.
yeah, and I cannot reveal anything to you guys, so don't even ask.
Oh no.
My God, this was amazing.
All
Guys,
right.
thank you so much. Andrew, fucking
Yep.
brilliant. And it was so fun. I know I'm dying, but like, oh my God, this was so much fun
This
playing
person
with you
has a
guys
lot of
again.
followers, so just tell her that you rated and we're re-rating from when.
Oh yeah, I
She
mean, I will
rated
say
you?
hi. They definitely, we chatted a little bit in my chat after
thank goodness,
they rated,
alright.
and I
Anyway.
was like, so
Yes.
yeah.
Thank you, Ghost. This was great.
Yeah.
Do we have a rate? This
Yeah, this was lots of fun.
I don't
Thank
have
you
a raid
guys.
message.
We're gonna be taking a couple weeks off from Winds of Chaos. We will be back in the new year. But Megan and I, we're gonna be out of the country for the holidays.
Yeah, enjoy.
So looking forward to joining back in with you guys. But for now, happy holidays, everybody.
Everybody have a good
Happy
night. Thank you to
holidays.
everybody.
Good night, everybody. We love you.